Recording, everybody. Hello, hello.
Hello, guys.
Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose.
Where two black-ass girls invade the whitest show on earth, The Bachelor. I'm Natasha.
I'm Justine. And we have a special guest today.
Hey, everyone.
Jody's back!
I wasn't sure when I should cut in there.
Expectedly, she's like, what the hell did I say? Jody, the editor, is back, guys.
I'm back.
For a very special Cast Bios episode. Jody, how you been?
Pretty good, since our last Cast Bios episode, the fame I've received, it's hard it's hard to control,
Incredible.
Yeah.
Fame and fortune, guys.
Yes.
Exactly. Might start up my own Patreon just for me. We'll see.
Oh boy, I watch her now. Well, it's good to have you back. Well received from our last Cast Bios episode. I think we have a good vibe. Very excited. Matt James season. Cast Bios is personally my favorite episode to record. So yeah, we're gonna dig into these ladies and hack them to bits as we do. As we try.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. And I got to think about a new intro too, Justine. Just thought about this. Two black-ass girls invade the whitest show on earth. It's two black-ass girls invade. We got a black bachelor, so I got to think of something else.
And this isn't the whitest cast on earth either.
It sure ain't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna think on that one.
Okay.
By next week, by the premiere next week. Yes. But all right, we have 32 ladies to get through. What are everyone's thoughts? I have many thoughts, but what are your thoughts, Justine? Start us off.
Okay, so you guys know this is Natasha's favorite episode. I found out this week, not my favorite episode to record. But
not my favorite to prep. I hate prepping for this.
It's like a lot. It's like a lot.
It's a lot.
Like homework. Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah.
It's legit homework.
Yeah. But there's an overall theme of loving adventure, right?
Yes.
Every cast has a theme of like adventure. Ari's, I think, was like family and like kids. Colton's, I don't even remember. Peter's was like flight attendants, and then he kicked them all out first night. So overall theme of like loving adventure, adventurous girls, lots of city girls though, not the group, not JT, the other ones, and lots of youngins. Lots and lots of youngins. I can't wait to get to that 21-year-old and rip her to bits. Oh my God.
Yeah, some babies.
Children are in this cast.
The youth
Oh my goodness gracious. And then I don't know if you guys noticed this. I feel like you did. Most of the women of color got "she's the total package" in their bios.
Really? Huh, I did not notice that.
Almost every single one of them got "she's the total package." I think that these whoever's writing these bios is speaking to the Bachelor audience the same way that they speak to people like at the Republican National Convention. Remember, Tasha, we were watching them like high boots, and we were like, they are not using words that are like over 6 letters long. Like these people just can't understand.
Very simple, plain speak. Yes.
Very simple, speaking quite slowly, like just real simple language. I think that's what they're doing with these bios with these women of color. A lot of them had really long bios, but they were very simple. She's a total package. She's a total package. Lots of that. Very interesting. And I know. I wonder what that means too. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's not a bad thing, I don't think, to be called a total package. But if there's like a trend or a theme among it, like, what are we trying to say here? I don't know.
I know. Are they almost trying to like convince their audience that it's like okay to have a diverse cast? Like, is that what they're doing? That's
something there.
That trend is weird.
Yeah.
That is a weird one. Okay.
Or even that, like, we didn't just hire her for diversity. She's the total package.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
we picked her because we like her.
Yeah. She deserves to be here. Don't forget, she's a package. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's it.
Yep. So I thought that was really interesting with the bios. And also there was a lot of girls I saw. Women's Health did like a good long list with like some good Instagram stuff, lots of research, and some of those girls were not in this cast of ladies who were on the original show, which was interesting. So there's seems
That
to
were
be
on the original,
like the
Wait, what?
ABC.com list. So there were some other girls who were not on there. So I don't know. That list had 37 young ladies, and this one has 32. And that list included Heather, long leg olive oil Heather.
Yes.
Oh,
you called her Big
okay.
Eyes, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big eyes,
She's
long
on the
hair, long legs.
Okay, so there might be some Bachelor tea that I was going to spill later in Bachelor Nation
Okay, got
news.
you. Okay.
But that might explain that. But we'll get
Okay.
back to that. Okay.
Got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that was pretty much all my thoughts. Jody, you want to go next?
Yeah, I think my first thought was while prepping for this, I realized that digging into men is way easier than digging into women. Like I almost felt bad. Like I feel like with a guy, I could practically be like, that guy's ugly. But saying that about a woman is like it's sad. Like I don't want to like, I want to like hype women up,
Calm
but
down.
you know, it's my job right now to do this. I gotta do it. And then I can't even remember how detailed other cast bios have been in the past, but I found these, you kind of touched on this, Justine, but super general. Like a lot of them are just like, has been focused on her career, but now she wants love, or like she's looking for a partner to travel with. But it's like, that tells me nothing about you. You know what I mean? So I basically feel like I learned very little. The age range is also very interesting. So Matt James is 28. That's how old I am. So just thinking of like myself dating a 21-year-old is insane. Like that, that you're at like, I feel like late 20s is so different than early 20s. And I guess some people say men age slower. So maybe he will be attracted to like a 22-year-old. I don't know. But I also just like don't want there to be a scenario where someone as young as a 21-year-old is like on the Paradise Beach with like someone like Bennett. Like that alone scares me.
The optics of that alone are creepy as fuck.
I know, I do not like
I don't want to watch
so,
that. No.
So, and then one other thought. This is like more about me, I guess, but it's interesting because I said this last time, but I am gay. So last time it was like, haha, like saying men were hot or whatever. But one thing that's interesting is while looking at these women, I was like, why am I having such a hard time like saying someone is hot? And then I realized it was like like as you grow up, society puts like heteronormativity into your head like so much that I feel like my like internalized homophobia was like coming out, and I was like, why do I like feel awkward talking about women? Because like I don't feel awkward, but it's like it was a weird thing going through this, because I was like, why does this like feel weird to me? So I don't know if that will like come across throughout as I like speak about them, but it's just like an interesting like introspection kind of as I was looking through them.
Wow. That is interesting. I mean, doing a cast bios episode is a very weird thing that we do. We go through a list of 32 women and we just like talk about them, comment. And it's very little. We have their picture and like a little bio. And it's like, it's weird as, women commenting on other women. I mean, we've done this now. So it's like our 6th, 7th time. But it is a strange thing. So don't feel, don't feel too odd about it. Oh, God. Nice. All right. So I have thoughts. I'm like kind of low-key excited about this cast. That's just me personally.
Yep.
I think diversity-wise, it's pretty stacked in a way we've never seen before. So I took some like stats down. We have, of the 32 women, 18 women of color.
Wow.
That is fucking unheard of.
Yeah.
18.
What?
Now ages wise, so 17 of the 32 women are 25 and under.
Ooh.
Which is frightening. 3 women in their 30s, and then one woman who's 21, and that's damn near a teenager, so I can't even take that seriously.
Yep.
But yeah, ages we're skewing young. So I guess the time of like Tasia's season of just like mature conversations and I think that was kind of like a blip on the system. We're going back to what we kind of are used to. But anyways, diversity wise, I mean, we have a girl who has like tats all up on her sleeve. We have a girl who's a dancer with the Dance Theater of Harlem, which I'm very excited about. A black ballerina, that's just like diversity all around. We got Baldy with the hoops, who we've been talking about in love. We got an AKA. We got a black girl who was wearing like an Africa necklace in her picture. Loved. We got 2 black attorneys. We got a full-on Ethiopian fucking princess lookalike. Full-blown immigrant. She got an accent and everything. And she looks like a straight-up goddess.
Yes.
We have one girl look like Priyanka Chopra. I don't remember her name. We'll get to her. But she was beautiful.
She does.
Yeah. We have 3 Asian girls, which I think is also like a record.
That's a lot.
There is also, I was digging in people's Instagram. We got a white girl whose last boyfriend was blackity black, and she still got pictures of them kissing and shit on their Instagram.
Maybe current boyfriend?
Maybe current. I don't know what's going on there. I'm like, okay, girl, I see you. You are definitely going to be into Mats. You are on the right season, my friend.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's like an interesting mix. There's like serious girls, we got the lawyers and stuff, but then there's like a ton of just the classic like Instagram models, 21-year-olds. So I'm just curious what that vibe in the house is going to be. Like you have the 2 black attorneys, and then you have like the 21-year-olds. I'm assuming it's like a white girl. I don't remember. Them living side by side. What is that going to be like? So yeah, I am curious. I'm intrigued. I just off face value, I think it's a stacked cast, and so I'm excited to see the direction that we're moving in.
That's a good point about the. That's a good point about the Instagram followers and like the amount of Instagram models, because I feel like Peter's was all IG models. Like not one of those girls had less than 10,000 followers. Like they were all
like going into the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this should be more interesting, because I found one girl had only like 2 pictures up. Like they have a good amount of people. So.
Yeah, a good mix. Agreed. All right. So before we dive in, of course, as always, shout out to the Patreon crew. Shout out. Please continue to rate, review, and subscribe. We're on Twitter. Matt James is back next week. Diving right back in. We had no break. So join us on Twitter. Back to Monday nights. Thank you, Jesus. Our handle is the number 2 BLK Girls, the number 1 Rose.
And I have a feeling we're going to be getting a whole lot of emails this season. So if you'd like to email us, the number 2 Black Girls, the number 1 Rose @gmail.com.
You can also join our Facebook group. It's a great time. Go to facebook.com/groups/number 2 Black Girls, number 1 Rose. Also find us on Instagram. Tag us in your story. Share us with the world. Cast Bios episode. We always release for free, so you can be listening right now on iTunes, on Spotify, on Patreon, all the things. But tell everybody to join us next week on Patreon for Matt James' season. All right, Justine, do you have any lovely church announcements?
So none today. You guys will have to wait till next week. But the Cookout crew always gets a shout out. Michaela, Erin, Shelby, Sarah, Ava, Tracy, Becky, Kalia, Sam, Rachel, Monica, Lexi, Jenna, Marsha, Louisa, Stephanie, Zakia. Shout out to the Cookout crew.
Nice.
Shout out to y'all. Wow. Stacked
I know. So excited.
There's a lot of people there.
So cool.
Love it. Love you guys. All right. I do have some Bachelor Nation news.
Oh boy.
It's been a couple of weeks since we've done it, since we've been so just like knee deep in Tasha's love.
Yes.
Speaking of Tasha, we'll start with her. Her and Zach are all cute and in love and shit, just all over the place. They spent the holidays together in LA and New York, and lots of pictures of them like frolicking around New York. I just love it. Just them in winter wear.
Oh my
together.
God. You see them at the Dunkin' Donuts? Oh. Love it. I can't wait for the YouTube. Oh, man.
I cannot wait for this YouTube. I need this. I need this in my life. But yeah, she is planning to move to New York.
Yeah.
She, as we all know, She's from Cali. She's been living in Cali, but she says she plans to be bi-coastal. Zach said in an interview with People, I think, that she currently has a one-way ticket to New York City. So she's just here chilling, getting comfortable. Yeah. And he said, quote, "I'm going to date the heck out of her." So even they're engaged, they just obviously just need to date in real life. So that's what they're doing. And she still has her place in California, but they're going to be planning to go back and forth and all that good stuff. And we'll be watching the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Nice.
Now, speaking of Zach's ex-wife, Jennifer, did an interview with Us Weekly. I don't know if you guys saw this.
I did.
Now, Jennifer, she has since, remarried. She has a baby. She's, living her best life, doing her own thing. But she is a fan of the Bachelor franchise. She knows Tasia. She's loved Tasia. She said in the interview that she and Zach's sister have kept in touch and kind of recapped what we've learned to we've come to find out in other interviews, that Zach's sister signed him up for the show, and she said I feel like he would never have done this on his own because he's not into this kind of stuff. He's not looking for followers, which I think is pretty spot on, because when you go on Zach's Instagram, he literally looks like an old dude with an Instagram.
Yes,
100%.
Yep.
Not out here shucking for followers. So it's nice to just get that confirmation from the ex-wife that I've myself have been very curious to hear what she's gonna, what she had to say. Some other random tidbits from the interview. She said when they were together, apparently he lied about his drug use the entire time. She had no idea he was even battling a drug addiction.
Yeah.
Which is
wow.
wild.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Sounds right. I mean, I don't know anything about addiction, but what I do know is lying is a part of just that life. And you become shockingly good at it, that you can lie about anything, even to the people closest to you, his own wife. So that was just kind of a wild thought. But she attests that he is a completely different person, that he seems happy and healthy, and it's great. And just watching him, she feels like she's outside of herself. She recognizes that person, but also he's a totally different person. So that was nice and kind of warmed my heart, just a little bit.
Nice.
Now, Ivan has broken his silence.
What?
Justine's face.
Broken his silence?
Everyone's been curious. What happened with Ivan and Tasia, this whole religion thing?
Right. Okay, yes.
Everybody's been clueless, waiting for somebody to say something. So Ivan did an interview with Caitlin Bristow, and he explained that he's agnostic, and that Tasia is Christian. But he seemed a little shook by the whole situation, because he said he's agnostic, and that throughout the process, Tasia rarely brought up religion, in the weeks leading up to Fantasy Suites. So in Fantasy Suites, she made it very clear to him that she only wants to date someone who's Christian like her.
Wow.
And he made a good point, in my opinion, because he said, with her stating that, she probably could have just eliminated a whole bunch of people from the beginning off rip. If that was
easily
truly a deal breaker, right?
Right.
So it just kind of makes you think, not question Tasia. I'm not going to question anybody and what their deal breakers are and how they come up and whatnot. But, is this a true deal breaker for her? Or was she kind of at the end trying to dig to find something with her and Ivan? And maybe that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, right? But I mean, Tasia and Zach have since done interviews. Tasia has been quoted saying that her and Zach pray together every night before they go to bed.
Whoa.
She plans to raise her children with strong religion or Christianity or spirituality. Zach says that he believes in God, and that he really kind of leaned into that during the whole process with Tasia. So it's interesting. Now we're hearing a lot about the faith and religious sides and what went down in Fantasy Suites and all the conversation, whatever. But it was interesting to read Ivan's take on it, and just made me question. At the very final end, because everything seemed to be going so well with Ivan, it's kind of what Tasia was doing with Zach. She was digging to try to find something wrong. And with Ivan, maybe that was kind of partially a dig, partially a deal breaker.
Yeah, I think even watching the show, my speculation was Tasia really thinks Ivan is an awesome person. He's such a good guy, probably hard to find a downfall. So I think she just was trying to come up with something to tell him, instead of just being I'm more into someone else, I'm not into you. That's that. So I kind of felt like the religion thing was almost like a scapegoat of being like, I just need to tell this guy something because he's like such a wonderful person. So it's not like he really did anything wrong. So I think maybe that was part of it, just finding an excuse almost.
And I think also, so maybe not even an excuse, but like you're at the bottom. Her final 3, 4, like everybody was like a great guy. Like how the fuck is she gonna choose? If you have one great guy who's a Christian and one great guy who's an agnostic, and you want you're just gonna go that way. And so it just so happens that him being agnostic became a bigger thing than probably would have ever been if he was at the bottom and everybody was agnostic or something. So I don't know.
Yeah, I also wonder if Ben was Christian and she knew that and picked him instead.
I'm curious about that. But he didn't get a fantasy suite, so they didn't get to do all the.
But maybe he said so before. Who knows?
Maybe they talked before. Yeah,
maybe.
But yeah, just interesting tidbit. I think faith and relationships is like such in real life a big thing. In Bachelor world, that we don't ever really see it. I think only Hannah B's season we've seen religion. Madison with her being a virgin and Christian,
right?
It's come into play. But even with Taja's season, like it was totally downplayed, and now we're learning at the very tip of the end, like that Christianity and faith was a huge part of her. So I'm curious how they're going to continue to cover religion, if anything pops up in Matt James this season. So we shall see.
Yeah, because he stays talking about Bible study on his stories. You see it on his stories?
He does. Interesting. Going to Wednesday night Bible study, Matt. Is that right?
Yep.
Did not know that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see. Next piece of news. Justine, you probably have no idea who these people are, but Evan and Carly have broken up.
Yeah, I saw that everywhere.
Okay, yeah, this is actually like a big one. This is like a sad kind of Bachelor Nation breakup. So Carly, she's from Chris Soules' season. Evan is from JoJo's season. They both met on Bachelor in Paradise. And Evan was kind of like this like bubbling fool of an idiot. But you kind of like loved him, kind of. And then like no one was checking for Evan, and Carly, the fuck? Carly randomly just found herself like falling in love with him. It was kind of a cute. Did you see that season, Jody?
Yeah, I remember. It was weird because it did seem like she didn't care about him at all, and then all of a sudden she did. But I ended up really believing they like loved each other. So there must have been something there.
Something had been there, and they ended up. The whole thing was just weird because like no one was checking for Evan. Carly last minute wasn't checked for her. Then suddenly she's in love, and then they literally after the show got married, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, this was like actually real." And they're married for 3 years. They have 2 kids together, one of which is a 1-year-old, and then they just split. So quarantine's a bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
So many couples.
Damn. If you're a couple who stayed together and your kids are younger than like 25, kudos to you, man. God damn.
God damn. Yeah, it's sad. Another one bites the dust. And they have young kids too. So she
little kids.
On her Instagram was talking about how it's been hard, like the kids spending, she wrote, today's the first day that both kids are staying at Evan's house overnight. I feel like a piece of my soul is missing. She has a 1-year-old. That's so tiny. You want that little thing by you all the time. And now it's like off in another house. Very sad. So yeah, best of luck to them. I don't know. That sounds rough. Yeah. And then just my last piece of news. So as you were saying earlier, Justine, in our little intro.
Yes.
Tiny like Matt James spoilers, I guess. So spoiler alert if you don't want to hear this, speed along like 5 minutes. But Chris Harrison has stated that they had a record number of women apply for the season. They're starting with 32. But there will be more women who arrive at the house, including a woman from Bachelor Nation.
Oh, no.
So is that Heather, Big Teeth Heather with the big ass eyes and long ass hair and the long ass hair? Like, is she the... Oh, Lord. That's random as hell.
That is so
Ain't nobody asked for her?
No one.
In the like thing Chris said, a Bachelor Nation favorite. but like she is not a favorite.
Nope.
So.
Is she not a favorite? Nobody's asked for Heather. No.
Is it because she's friends with Hannah B and Hannah B
Gotta be.
is friends with Matt? Maybe
Gotta
there's like
be.
a connection.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's got to be a little link there. But
'Cause
she
they
was like
definitely-
17 on the show. What is she now?
17.
19? She was young as hell. She had no business being on the show. I hated seeing her on screen. So I was like, why am I watching this? This is a joke.
Has she had a second kiss? We don't know. She kissed
No, she
Colton?
said no. She said no. She has never kissed anybody else.
Wait, really?
Look at
After
your faces.
Colton? Both of us. Jaw on the table.
Heather.
She said
Heather.
nobody else since. She's just been on Instagram and modeling for Francesca's. She's too busy, you know? she can't be bothered.
Oh, Lord. Well, I don't want to see Heather in the house next to a black lawyer from Harvard Law. She had her thesis shit like posted on her Instagram. Like, I don't want her in the same room with Heather. I don't want Heather anywhere near this. Go grow up, Heather. See you
Makes
in
no
a couple
sense.
years.
Unless Matt James specifically was like, bring me Heather, but I just cannot see him being into her either. So
Nope.
I don't see it. I don't get it. But yeah, that's all I got for Bachelor Nation news.
Ooh.
Let's dive into these cast bios.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. So first we have Abigail. Abigail is 25, client financial manager from Beaverton, Oregon. This is the young lady who they said she has a beautiful soul.
Yes.
They prefaced, I should say, actually, is what they did. She has a hearing impediment, or hearing impairment, sorry.
Hearing impairment. Yeah.
And that's it. Like, she is just like all the rest of the girls. She loves being outdoors. She's got a fabulously curated Instagram, and she's like ready to go. She has very long hair, nice beachy waves. Nothing different about this girl than every other Bachelorette contestant. Very cute.
Yeah. Abel's cute. She looks much older than 25 in my opinion, but she looks like a very nice girl. That's one thing that's like tripping me up with doing these cast bios. Like, I can't tell anybody's age anymore.
Nobody.
Like, I can't tell anybody's age. But one thing I appreciate about Abigail, she looks very regular on Instagram.
Very.
Which I like.
Yes. Yep.
I like. There's a lot of girls in here with very curated Instagrams. Hers looks very regular. And she just seems like a normal, like, I don't know, nobody from Oregon, but she seems like a very normal Pacific Northwest outdoorsy type of girl.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say purely looks wise, might be like one of my tops. Like, this is like very my style. I don't know if this comparison isn't even accurate, but she kind of gives me like Megan Fox vibes, but very more like natural, not more natural, more like Oregon Megan Fox, I guess. So yeah, I think I like her. But yeah, you touched on this, Justine, but it's just, I hate how they like try to single her out by like, she does have like a hearing impairment, but she's still a beautiful soul. Like, she's still a really good person. It's like, we don't need to like other her like that. Like, she's just, she like, that's just one part of her. She has many parts of her. So I'm interested to see how they deal with it on the season and like the editing of her hearing impairment. I don't know if that will like affect anything, but it'll be interesting to see how ABC handles that.
Very interesting. I am so curious who writes these damn bios and comes up with these these little sayings or whatever. I don't know, but Abigail, we'll be watching you. She looks cute. I think we all agree. Yeah. All right. Next we have Alana, who's from your neck of the woods, Jody. Little Canadian. She is 26, photographer from Toronto. She looks a lot prettier on her Instagram.
So much better on Instagram. Yes.
God, they be setting people up with these cast bio photos. She, in this photo and on her Instagram, she's giving me like off-Broadway actress vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I see that.
Little, I don't know. That's what I got from her, the looks she was given on her Instagram. interesting. She didn't go to college. She took a gap year. She went to Europe. Which, I mean, I did like a gap year after college. I lived in Australia, so like I can see how that like shapes a person. It did me, so I'm very curious to like learn about her. She's, again, adventurous. She moved to Toronto on a whim. She probably applied for this show on a whim. So
yeah,
how serious is this girl? I don't know, but we'll see. We shall see. And yeah, I mean, I didn't learn that much about her. Her dream job would be a restaurant critic for Michelin restaurants. That sounds fun. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'd love that too.
Does it?
I think so.
Them Michelin restaurants be having that little food with schmears.
Yeah.
But if you get it for free.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. If you get it for free, then that's actually kind of
nice.
cool. Yeah. That's true. That's true. I'm thinking paying $800 and then you're still hungry. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, Alana, I don't know, she seems kind of meh.
So I have a question. This young lady, she says she's a photographer, yes?
Okay, so I did some digging.
So did I.
Okay. I wonder if we found out the same thing. So, because I went to her Instagram, none of her photos make me think she's a photographer.
None.
So then
This is true.
I looked her up on LinkedIn. I went deep.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
She works for something called Milne Studios. Her last name is Milne. The head of this company is a man that looks like it's probably her father. So she works, which is fine. Family company, that's fine. She's the project manager, which isn't a photographer, but it also said she's the headshot photographer.
What?
So then there's a link to her headshot portfolio. And I was like, okay, let's see what she's done. The only photos on this portfolio are headshots of herself. So I don't understand any of this.
What?
It's just two headshots of herself. And so
Alana.
I know. I hate to do her like this. You know what? It doesn't matter if you're not
She
a
did
photographer,
herself like
Alana,
this.
but come on.
No, she did herself like this because she needs to know better. Bachelor Nation, they probably all found this already on Reddit. This is what we do.
Yeah.
You do a quick LinkedIn search and we found your whole life, girl, and that is crazy.
That is hysterical. Oh my God.
Damn, Jody, private investigator out here.
Yes, that was good. That was quite the breadcrumb trail, Jody.
I didn't go in for many of the women, but for her, I was like, she's from Toronto. I wonder if I have like any like connections with her. And then I just like went deep. And then after, like, do you ever go so deep in a creep that when you're done, you're like, why did I do that? Like,
yes.
What was the point of that?
Yeah. Why did I just do that? 15 minutes later.
Yeah. Exactly.
Damn.
Wow.
You know a lot about your ass, Alana, now.
Yes, I noticed.
Crazy.
Jody, that her Instagram was only pictures of her. And I was like, what kind of photographer is this?
Exactly.
Right.
She has like one picture with one other, I don't know, mom, friend, cousin, who knows. And then that's it. And I was like, But then I questioned Jody because you are, you dabble in photography. If you were single, would you have this many like thirst trap photos of yourself on your Instagram?
That's a good question, because if you're single and only posting landscapes, nobody's going to come in. So
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
So, like, that's a great question.
Oh my God, Alana, that is a mess, girl. You couldn't take a headshot of someone. You couldn't find anyone else who need a free headshot to put in your alleged profile. Oh, girl.
Trifling. Damn, Alana, you just got totally exposed. That sucks.
Well,
who's next? Because we're done with her.
Yeah, we're done with her. Next is Alicia. I think how you pronounce it, maybe Alicia. Maybe we'll see how she pronounces it.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, she is the ballerina in the Dance Theater of Harlem. So excited!
This is my girl right here, man. This is my girl right here. I'm so excited.
So excited to see her. She has such a cute little face. I think she looks very, very young, but I think she's just really adorable. Lives in New York City. Apparently she has a really great family story, and has just a really nice like dancer Instagram. You know, she has lots of those like
a lot of
pirouette
shots.
leg up
Yes.
pictures.
On like Fifth Avenue.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And her ideal date is very bougie and very what seems to be like anti-Matt. It's like a boat, champagne, shopping, rooftop, like lots of bouge.
Yeah.
So
you don't think that's Matt James? I'm thinking he's very bougie.
No, I think he's very bougie, but he's also like outdoorsy. Like I don't know if that's his ideal date necessarily.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know that man, but and apparently I looked back and it looks like she did a little pageantry, a little bit, dabbled a little bit.
Okay.
In like last year sometime. But yeah, that's Alicia. So excited to have her.
Very excited.
What do you guys
She's
think?
in New York, where there's a lot of New Yorkers, which is very interesting this season. Matt, as we know, lives in New York if he hasn't already moved to LA like everybody else. I don't know. But I did notice that she was the first of the string of New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Which I love to see. And I don't know. I'm very excited about her. I grew up doing ballet, love ballet, saw Misty Copeland dance. She's like one of the only principal Black ballerina for like the American Ballet Theater, I think, or New York City Ballet, one of them, and cried when I saw her because it's just so rare to see a Black ballerina like on that level on stage. And so I was beside myself when I saw Alicia, and she is from the Dance Theater of Harlem, which is where I live right now. So I'm so hyped for her. I hope she goes far. We'll see how her and Matt go, what their vibe is. But the fact that she lives in New York City already, if he lives in New York, that's a little, that's a little love match right there already. So what do you think, Jody, about Miss Alicia?
I love her too. She's beautiful. Like, and I don't know a ton about ballet, but I know if you're at the level she's at, like that is so much hard work. So I think that just shows like her perseverance and like dancing every day. That cannot be easy. So it's one of those people that I don't know much about Matt James, but some of these women I was like, I feel like they're almost too good for him. I feel like I'd put her in that category. So, so we'll see. But I really like her. I hope that by being on The Bachelorette, she doesn't have to take too much time away from dance, because I can't imagine you get like that long of a break. So hopefully that doesn't alter her position at the ballet thing. So we'll see. But I really like her.
That's a good point too. This is like a big risk to take, because as a ballerina, your life as a dancer is so small. It's like an athlete, it's like a football player. You have like 4 years or whatever the hell, just a couple years in the prime of your body and life. So to take a break to go do this, I mean, you better hope this shit works out, or else, you know, I might, as you said, give up my principal spot, my soloist spot to homegirl, because I went to go fuck around on The Bachelor. So we'll see. But yeah, love Alyssa. All right. Next up, we have Amber. 30, nursing student, or if this Bachelor world works out, we'll see. She might be trying to dive into Instagram world.
Honey, okay?
Yes. She looks like, I think her name was Mackenzie from Love Island.
Oh my God, she does look like Mackenzie.
Yes.
This is Mackenzie's older sister right here. They got the same face, the same big old lips.
Yep.
Big
Amber old titties, tig old bitties for no reason.
Tig old bitties, Amber she's a single mom with a 13-year-old son.
Woo.
And to be a teen mom and just dedicating her life to raise this damn son, I know she is ready to find love and is ready to get her ass out here and find her a man.
Yep.
So I already love her for that alone. I mean, we'll see what her personality is like, but you know, I stand for a single mom trying to do her thing. She, let's see, certain things, she's stubborn and a bit impatient. She put in her bio, which patience is not really, you need to have some strong patience if you're going to be on this show, because you do a lot of sitting down and waiting for a date. So we'll see how she handles that. She's also, of course, terrified of being on the edge of cliffs. So you know she's going to do cliff jumping for her one-on-one date.
Why would she write that? Like, you have to know, do not be honest about your fears.
Right. But yeah, she loves animals. She wants to live on a big old ranch near a lake and rescue animals and all that stuff. I'm always a little weary about. There are some white people who love the shit out of animals almost too much that it bugs me out.
Weirdly, yeah,
it's weird. So I don't know if she's one of those like. And I love animals. I love a dog, but the way that some of these people just be standing for some animals, I'm wondering if she's one of those types and she's gonna get on my damn nerves. But I don't know, Miss Amber. We'll see. I'm curious to see her in motion. This picture is giving me a lot of connotations just from the look of her. And I don't want to judge, even though we are literally here doing a whole episode judging people, but I don't want to judge. Because I love the fact that she is, you know, single mom. She's coming on the show. She got a big old kid, so she's just trying to be out here and live her life. But yeah, I want to see her in motion. She could be great. She could also be horrendous.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I don't know about Miss Amber, this nursing student / model / actress. I don't know. How do you all those three things at one time? That's too many professions.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about her. So I listened to like the Chris Harrison, he talks about them or whatever. And so he said, this makes no sense, but instead of saying, excuse me, could I have a drink? She meows, apparently. So she says, meow, can I have a drink? So I don't know, like, I've never heard anything like that. So I feel like she'll be one of those, like producer pick, quirky, maybe. I don't love her. But I think it's because, none of what she wants in life seems to add up. Like, what did I write here? So
nothing.
She's a nursing student, yet she wants to take care of beluga whales and travel and then own a big ranch with animals. I'm like, that's not like, that doesn't make any sense. So
her hopes and dreams are all over the map. Oh no. And she raising a son while doing all of this, saving whales and shit. Yeah. Oh no.
So we'll see. Maybe she's great. I don't know.
All right, Miss Amber. We'll be seeing you. Who's next?
Next up is Anna, looking like she is a whole 47 years old in this photograph, okay?
Anna looked like the president of the PTA with a full middle schooler. 24? 24, Anna? Nah, that's a typo. It's 42.
Anna looking, I don't know who took these photographs of these young ladies.
But maybe Alana took them from.
Oh God, Anna finally got a job. Lord.
Oh shit. Oh my God. But then you go to her Instagram, which I'm sure she has like filters all over the place, but she looks to me very young on her Instagram.
Yes.
Right?
It was a different face. Yeah. More youthful.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, lives in Chicago. First of all, she hates pyramid schemes, which I love because I too can't stand a pyramid scheme. Also, to me, first of all, her nickname is Hollywood, so I'm already skeptical. I'm already like throwing her out the window.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep.
Loves the big city life. Like, I'm over this already. However, in her Instagram, I found myself really thinking she looks like Hannah B. And then it said that Chris Harrison said she looks like Hannah B as well.
I can see that.
I can see that now you say it.
Yeah. And Hannah B to me looks way older than 26 or however old she is.
I feel like she looks I don't know. To me, she looks like her age.
Really? I remember in our cast bios for Colton season. Yeah, Colton season. When she first came out, I was like, this bitch looked like she'd been through something. When I got to Hannah B's thing, because she looked old to me.
Yeah, some of these photos, man.
Yeah, but yeah, apparently, there were so many in that Chris Harrison thing. There were like spoiler kind of things in there, which they usually do. But apparently, she's in some drama in the season, so I guess she may make it past night one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me. She looks like Hannah B. Not at all. Shocking. But yeah, that's Anna from Chicago. What do you guys think?
I don't know. Small town girl living the big city life.
Yeah.
She left her small town. She's living in Chicago. She's chasing something.
Yeah.
So it's no shocker that she's landed herself on The Bachelor.
Very true.
I don't know. Back to the who's here for right reasons, wrong reasons. I mean, I think we know what Anna's here doing. So
Yeah.
Maybe she could bring some drama and bring something good to the show, but we know she ain't trying to find love in Matt James, if that's what we're talking about here.
Like I didn't get much out of this bio out of her. I feel like she might go home early. She is a Gemini, as am I. So,
yeah.
You know, we can be a lot to handle at times. So I wonder if some of that will come out. So we shall see.
Oh boy, Miss Anna. They did say in her bio, what did she say? She's an open book, no problem being open and honest. Which is a cue for she might just be a damn bitch.
Yeah, she might be a bitch. Yep.
All right, Miss Anna. Next we have Bree.
Oh my god, my favorite already.
Really? Yeah,
I love Bree.
Bree has very shiny hair. I feel like she's got that good Chi hair serum.
Yes, she does.
$42 a bottle, but it will last you your whole life.
Keratin treatment. Wait, do you know that that Chi stuff will burn through wood? If you put it through wood, it'll like disintegrate the wood.
I still have my Chi. I think I bought it like 10 years ago and I still have it. Because it's like a little goes a long way. You do like a dime size and then it's like your whole hair is great. Yeah. But anyways, Bree, I just thought about that because her hair was so shiny and beautiful. But she's 24, another youngin'. She's a communications manager from San Fran. So she was raised by her mother and her grandmother, who made lots of sacrifices to get her to where she is today. She currently works in social media, so I don't know if she just works in it or she's trying to aspire to be something on social media. We will see.
Her IG was private, so I feel like no.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Bree.
And Chris said she wasn't allowed to say the name of the company, or he wasn't, but she works for like a giant tech company that we all know, apparently. So either like Google, Amazon, Apple.
Yeah,
so
one of the big ones. Good for you, Bree. Go get your tech money. I love that. But yeah, she is always the alpha in relationships and is looking to find somebody who can challenge her. Similar to a lot of girls, she loves the outdoors. That's another theme, adventure, outdoors. She also loves to brunch. She also has 2 tattoos. So I don't know. She seems cool. She seems like a girl I would like hang out with. Honestly, she seems very regular. Loves to travel. And she's cute. She's pretty.
Yeah, I think she's really pretty. I think we see her in a lot of the previews too.
Oh,
I think she's the one who's like, he is so hot, and it's their confessional. I think we see her often.
Okay, so maybe she hangs around a while.
Yeah, I love this girl.
Yeah,
love her.
So this is your favorite? She's your favorite?
Yeah, she's my favorite so far. Yep.
Oh yeah, so far. Okay.
Yeah, she is beautiful. She looks like such a sweetheart. Like one of those people that I definitely don't want to see her get her heart broken. Like I think that would make me feel sad. So we'll see. But yeah, I think she has like so much going for her. So yeah.
I would love to see her with one of Tasia's guys, because I think Matt, with these like COVID parties and all the rest of this, he just seems like he's up to a lot of foolishness, which is fine for a lot of these other people, but not for a girl like this who like works at Twitter or Instagram or something. Nice. Right. Like it's not for her, you know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Miss Bree, we're rooting for you either way.
Yes.
Who we got next?
Next is Carolyn. Carolyn had to do a little bit of digging, but she is Colombian. And they already wrote in that she has an intense fiercely independent and like an intense personality. Really hope they're not going to bust out that bongo fucking SoundCloud music that they do when they always have someone of Latinx descent on camera. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not this bio. I don't know. But yeah, she is very passionate about philanthropy. They just tried to kind of paint her as someone who is quite emotional, says that she falls hard and fast. She's also 30, which is nice. However, she's a journalist from LA. Making me a little wary.
Yeah.
The last fact, though, her last like little list of facts had me a little confused. It says Carolyn likes post-punk music and identifies as something different than your average top 40 basic girl. Now, Jody, I think you can explain post-punk to us. What does post-punk mean?
Oh no, I cannot explain
No?
post-punk to you. I'm so sorry. I would be what Carolyn describes as an average top 40 basic girl.
Okay.
So,
Love it.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Is that
Not a
new
clue.
punk? Maybe like modern punk.
I don't know.
Maybe because punk is like, what is that, 80s? Like the original punk era, I think.
It makes me think of
Maybe
Green Day.
post-punk means like,
Yeah.
I guess.
And like Blink
The
182.
three of us don't have a
Yeah.
clue. Look at all of us. Look at the three of us just looking at each other like, yeah, sure. I don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh my
God.
god. Who knows? But yeah, she's another one who looks different on Instagram. But yeah. What do you guys think of Carolyn?
I like Carolyn.
You
She's
do?
one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah.
I like some of the stuff that she was saying in her bio. She's a serial monogamous. She's looking for a man who will take care of her, but will appreciate her for her being like self-sufficient because she's been the caretaker in the past. I just feel like she's coming here like locked and loaded. Like, look here. I'm 30. I'm a journalist. I got my whole shit together. I've taken care of people in the past. What you got from me, Matt? Like, I'm just getting that vibe from her bio. I hope that's the vibe she comes with. In the house. And she said she also like she wants a bold man, someone who will like, you know, appreciate her intensity and kind of match her energy. So I just feel like her personality, I don't know, we'll have to see her in person obviously on screen, but I kind of just like some of the energy I was getting from her bio. She also has like mad tattoos on her arms, which I love. That's dope. That just automatically makes her look badass.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think she also mentioned, because she's from LA, which we know LA is like probably a tough city to date in. And yeah, she says she hates a man who name drops and brags, which I'm sure she's come across a lot. In LA.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. So we'll see with Mr. Matt James how he like fits into her, you know, vibe mold, because she seems very like direct, like she knows what she's looking for. You can tell the bullshit she's dealt with, and she's not coming for the bullshit. Yeah. So I'm really curious how she's going to be, just like in motion, how she's going to be. But I really like her from this bio. She's definitely one of my faves. What do you think, Jody?
Yeah, I really like her too. Love the arm tattoos. It's wild that like arm tattoos within Bachelor Nation seems so crazy. So I'm like, oh my god, tattoos, but like in normal life,
oh my god,
basically everyone has tattoos. Yeah, I really like her. Chris Harrison said she's been engaged twice, which is very interesting. So I'm excited to hear kind of the details behind that, because that's, you know, I guess she is a bit older, 30, but still, twice is quite a lot. So yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah. Me and Natasha are 31. We haven't been engaged twice.
Not a one. She got 2 and going up for her 3rd. All right, Carolyn.
Yeah. But then hopefully because of that, she'll be one of the people that kind of takes the engagement really seriously, because she, I'm sure, won't want to have a 3rd, you know, broken engagement. So so we'll see.
Right. We shall see. Yeah, she's one to watch, I think, for sure. Next up is Cassandra. Beautiful 25-year-old social worker from Newport Beach. She looks like some kind of Latino, I'm going to say, Latina.
Yeah.
I love that she's a social worker. Love that job. She's just a regular ass girl. She has her master's in social work. She said coming on The Bachelor is obviously one of the biggest risks she's ever had to take for love. But she is, you know, a pretty confident, laid back kind of girl. And says that she doesn't like, she likes guys like the fact that they can take her anywhere. Like she seems very low maintenance and just like easy breezy, which, I mean, she's saying that about herself, so we don't know. But I love that vibe that she's a social worker. She's here trying to find love, like just kind of low stakes, low maintenance. I like. I don't know. Not much in this bio, but she looks cute and nice and regular. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think she's extremely beautiful. I worry anytime there's like a short bio, that she'll just go home night one. So
yeah.
and I don't know. I just feel like I didn't learn much about her. Like one of her points is sunflowers make her happy. And like they're not putting effort into like writing a bio for this girl. So I think she's beautiful. Hopefully she does well outside of the Bachelor world because I don't know if she'll be here for long, unfortunately. So so we'll see.
Yeah, I think that assessment's right.
Yeah, I think so too. And she doesn't look like she has like a huge IG presence either. So hopefully somebody nice who went home during Taja's season will swoop her up because it doesn't look like it's MJ. So
yeah.
Don't think so. MJ. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I like that, MJ.
Yeah. Nice.
Next up is our fave, Chelsea.
Yes.
So
Baldy with the hoops.
Excited for Baldy with the hoops.
Love it.
She has already quit her job to become a model, so she is used to this whole like taking risks sort of lifestyle. I think she's going to do very well in this house because she already has her Instagram prepped and ready. Bachelor season 25 with the single rose. She got a couple reels up going. She is ready to go. Okay. She ended her only relationship when she felt like after 5 years she had outgrown him. Seems like quite more of like an alpha woman, right? Ambitious, lives a model in New York. To be a model in New York, you have to have a lot of ambition, a lot of drive, and get used to a lot of rejection, which is, I think, why she's going to do so well in this house.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And now, Natasha, I don't know if you saw on her Instagram, now she is a blonde Baldy with the hoops.
Ooh.
I did. Yeah.
Oh my
I did.
God.
I dug into her Instagram deep because
You did?
I was like, let me see. Yeah, I wanted to see. I honestly want to see her with hair.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, how long has she been bald? Like, I want to see her with hair. I much prefer her bald.
Yeah.
Much prefer her bald.
Yeah.
And I think the blonde is cute.
I think
The blonde
is cute too.
Little close shave is cute.
Yes. Would
Go
you
ahead,
ever
Chelsea.
do this haircut? Would you ever do a blonde shaved moment?
I would love to. I would die to.
Would?
Yes, I want to.
Oh my
I want to
God.
shave my head so bad. I don't have the guts for it.
Yeah.
But every day I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm tired of this head. I just want to shave it. I'm so tired dealing with this hair. Oh my God. I wish I had the guts to do it.
Yeah.
Because I see bald girls all the time or girls with like that look, like a low shaven bald, like platinum or a blonde look. And it's just bold. I don't know if I can carry that off. I don't know what my head looks like under this. Probably a hot ass mess. Lumpy and big. So
what?
I don't
Lumpy?
have.
I'm
You
sure
just
it's
don't
perfectly
know.
normal shape.
Yeah, what? What?
You just don't know what kind of head you might have. That is a risk, but shout out to Chelsea. You look
Yes.
great. I don't know.
Yes, Chelsea looks great. Jody, what do you think of Chelsea?
I honestly think like I'm in love. Like she,
What?
first of
Wow.
all, Chris said that she is 6 feet tall. And when he said that, it like took my breath away. I was like she's
Whoa.
it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So like, how
wow.
badass is that? Like 6 feet tall.
Dope.
And I just love how in her bio, it's like,
Right?
I love
Six
it.
for
You
Chelsea
know,
now.
6 feet.
yeah.
She's just gonna walk into the room and just command
Yeah.
attention.
Yep.
Just everyone's gonna be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
And she has the bald hair. She's just like a goddess, just walking in. Oh, I can't wait to watch that moment.
I know. And Matt is 6'5", by the way. So he's
What?
super tall too. Yeah. So
Wow.
they could be like a power couple. But
Yeah.
That could be,
yeah, I think she's awesome. I love how in her bio it's like she quit, corporate America to become a model, and like the level of hot you have to be to do that. Like I work in the corporate world, I can't just quit and be a model. So I was like, good for her. Like, she like obviously knew she could do it. So yeah, I think based on the previews, it seems like she'll go pretty far. So it'll be really fun to watch. So yeah, I have high hopes.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love her even more that you said she's 6 feet tall.
Me too.
Imagine her with heels too. She's gonna be towering over all of the girls.
Oh my God.
And
I
just-
can't wait.
Even the most confident girl, you're gonna feel some type of way standing next to her.
Oh my god.
A 6'3" like glamazon who's bald and like has just looks like a boss bitch. Like she's gonna have a lot of these girls shook. I love it.
And one more thing that I just thought of, I mean, being an Instagram model is for sure a type of modeling, but she's like actual like high fashion runway model.
She's a runway model.
So I wonder if there'll be any conversations of like an Instagram model being like, I'm a model too. And I would just love to see that. Her be like, no, you're not.
Bitch, no, you're not.
I'm a model too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, I love it. Shout out to Chelsea. We love you.
Love Chelsea.
We love you. We love you. Love to see you. So next up we have Corinne. Not sure. Corinne. She is our youngest so far at 22. Corinne looks like, in my opinion, like a young Upper West Side Jewish mom with a set of twin fourth graders. She claims to be 22.
That is
she
so
looks
specific.
very Patty Stanger.
Very.
And
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
she's giving me Jewish mom in New York City vibe, going to drop them off at Nightingale Bamper for school. Like, I don't know. She looks a lot prettier on Instagram.
Yes.
I would say. She definitely got set up with this picture. But
Yep.
22, it's just ridiculous. I hate even just having to deal with
Yeah.
the youth of, on these shows. She's a marketing manager from Connecticut. She comes from a big, Italian family. They run a Italian restaurant. She does the marketing for the family business. Justine and I, as people from New Jersey area, live in New York. We know this type. I'm very familiar with the Italian big family from Connecticut because we grew up with the same types in Jersey.
Yes.
So I understand Corinne. Yes. She loves Disney World. She loves a man who's loyal. She said some shit about always wants to water him so that he is constantly growing as a human. I don't know where she's pulling these quotes from. Jody's face of disgust right now. I don't know what affirmations book or quotes book she pulled that one from, but that one was pretty whack. And she said before having kids, she wants to experience life living in New York City. So Corinne, she's 22. I want her to move to New York. I want her to have that experience.
Too. Yeah.
What are you doing on this show looking for a husband? You could. That's not what you want. You want to move to New York City and live your 20s in New York. Go do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. This ain't it. What are y'all thoughts?
Yeah. So I think it was Chris who said that. So yes, she's like a marketing manager, but I guess her job for her family is to respond to the Yelp reviews. Which I can only assume is not a full-time position, meaning she doesn't really have a job. So that's and that's if someone's supporting her, I guess that's great. I don't know, but
yeah, I was wondering because she lives in Connecticut. I was like, girl, what's preventing you from living in New York right now? It's the fact that you are unemployed. That's what it is. And that is totally fine. You are a marketing manager for a restaurant in the middle of a pandemic. That sounds like a lot of people's job right now. And she also is not trying to promote this restaurant on her Instagram because I don't know what the name of the restaurant is. I don't know where you get this food.
Not doing very good at your job, Corinne.
Okay, Corinne, you got 26,000 followers on Instagram. You can put your daddy's food on here. So I'm already annoyed. And she just her IG has a very curated, but also there's not a whole lot of pictures. And she's signed to allegedly a modeling agency. So we'll just see about Miss Corinne. Don't have very high hopes for her, but hopefully she'll surprise us.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Investing too much in these 22-year-olds.
No. Next up,
Imani. Oh, that's you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Imani with an E, which I've never seen before. From Albuquerque, New Mexico. Reminding me of young lady, I want to say her name was Kendra, definitely made that up, from Peter season, the black girl with the blonde hair.
I don't remember her name, but I know you're talking about.
I don't remember her name either, but she reminds me of her.
This Sorry, I gotta call it out. The black roots with the blonde strands.
Yeah.
That's why she's reminding you of the other girl, because this blonde job is not it, Imani. It's not it.
But is this a culprit of a COVID situation where she couldn't get to the stylist because it was closed?
This is true.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, she probably wasn't happy about this either, I assume.
I hope not.
True.
Oh, boy.
And people out there be like flying places to go get their hair done. Like people be go flying to Arizona real quick to go get their hair done and shit. Oh wow. Yeah, this could be.
I don't know nobody from New Mexico. Being black in New Mexico, what is that experience? Like, I'm so curious.
Because there's probably a lot of Native American people, but I don't know about black people who live there.
Couldn't even tell you. Don't know.
No clue. Anyway, also her last name is Curl, so I wouldn't be looking to get rid of that last name in any way, shape, or form.
Curl?
But she's here. Yes, her name is Imani Curl. How black is that? C-U-R-L. I've never even heard of anyone with that last name.
Curl. Wow. Oh, wow.
So exciting. They're kind of painting her to be not so emotional or romantic. She seems like she's really great to be they're like already friend zoning her in this bio. Like she seems really nice to be friends with. She says she's goofy, selfless, and sensitive. She's a realtor, which makes me think that she is going to be an IG honey. And doesn't say too much about like how this could connect with Matt. She says she likes to cook. Really like kind of basic stuff. But I think one thing that is interesting that people say here, that she says here and that people say, is that Imani says that the man she brings home is willing to love her family as much as she does. If the family says it's a no, then it's a no. Mm-hmm. I always think that's very interesting when people have that kind of expectation on their significant other, because nobody loves your family like you.
True.
So,
Interesting.
I don't know how people have that come in with that level of expectation of another person.
So I saw that she has a 7-year-old sibling and a 3-year-old sibling. So I wonder if it's built into that, like, can Matt, like, how is he around my younger siblings? Because they're like children, right? So maybe she's meaning that, like, can he be there for them like I am? Maybe something like that.
True. Yeah. And she says she takes care of them too. So that could be it too. And yeah, she looks like a nice girl. What do you guys think?
One thing I thought was interesting is she said she would rather go to a sophisticated jazz bar over a baseball game, which is funny because I just saw a video of Matt James at a football game. So I'm thinking, I don't know
at a football game. Where?
In Miami. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Florida. Yeah.
Matt just out here. He's living that non-COVID life, man. He's out here.
But just based, like, obviously people can have a variety of interests, but I just thought her describing that does not make me think of Matt James. So it's interesting. We'll see how they, like, match up personality-wise.
Yeah, I'm curious to see Miss Imani. Like, I'm just curious to see her in motion, as it says. She's giving me very, like, Clark Atlanta vibes, like HBCU vibes, you know? But she's from Albuquerque, so I'm like, I don't know what's happening over there. If what I'm seeing is the vibe I'm going to get. So I'm like very curious to see her just like on the show. And one thing she said in her bio that I like, she said her turnoffs are emotional instability, physical instability, and financial instability. Really instability of any kind. Same here, girl. Love it. Bring that energy in. Bring it on in. And I think it's important to say, like, emotional instability, because I feel like these last few seasons, like Hannah B, Peter not knowing what the fuck he wants to do, Hannah B and all the shit she dealt with Luke and, you know, all their mess. On Tasia's season, we're seeing like very emotionally intelligent men. I feel like emotional stability of contestants and men and finding that match in a relationship has been kind of like a theme of the last few seasons. Even just this past season with Ben and how emotionally unstable and kind of all up and down he is.
Yeah.
So I love that she's coming in already like, that is a turnoff for me. So Matt James, I hope you have your shit together, because Miss Imani is looking for somebody who is emotionally intelligent and secure. So we'll see. All right. Next up, we have Ileana. Is that how you say it?
Not sure.
Not sure. Ileana, she is 25. On her Instagram, I saw she's a Wilhelmina model, so she's like a legit model. But she's also a health food developer or something. She has her own new, not that deep. She's coming in entrepreneur. She got her business lined
she
up.
She got that product lined up.
The title's even in the bio, so yeah.
Yep. Funky monkey energy. She knew exactly what she was doing from bio to the Instagram to everything.
Yes.
Ileana came prepped and ready to sell. Ileana is also the same girl I said, white girl who had a black boyfriend not that long ago, and they was all up kissing on Instagram.
Yeah, I can say she's the type of white girl the black guys like love.
She's gorgeous. I think most men love her.
Most men love her.
Good looking.
Yep. But she's got like kind of a butt, big lips, long hair. She's like she's there. She's
she's there. But yeah, she was in a 4.5-year relationship. She's living her best life in Manhattan. Her and homeboy broke up. I think she got to dig back to that Instagram, at least take them pictures down, because it was not that hard to find him and just see them lovey-dovey not that long ago. So,
damn.
Yeah.
I'll wait for his reality Steve interview.
True.
I know. I'm wondering that, that we bring about, because you're right. She came very prepped and ready. In her cast bio, she has her company right there. Like, she knows she's a Wilhelmina model. Like, she knows people are going to look her up. Why do you still have the picture of you and your ex of 4.5 years, like, kissing on Instagram? Why is that still on your feed? That was a quick, easy delete. She left that up there. What is the play, Ileana? She's playing. She's doing something. Did. I don't know. Let's see. She has a cat. I'm not a cat person, so... She has an orange tabby cat, Sir Leo, that uses the toilet and wears a bow tie.
Yeah. She has a cat.
I'm going to expose myself here, but I also have a cat who is orange, named Theo. Oh, Theo. He doesn't sit on the toilet because that's fucked up, but he does have a bow tie. So
what? Your cat is the same cat? It's a tabby cat?
It's a orange tabby named Theo. Yep.
That's crazy.
And we have a couple bow tie varieties for him, okay? That's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god. Bow tie varieties.
Why a bow tie though?
Because it's just so cute.
Is that a cat thing?
Yeah. I may have taken a photo with him while wearing a matching bow tie. I'm not going to say I did or didn't do that.
Oh my god, you are a cat mom, for real.
You're a cat mom.
I am that cat person. Ileana, it's okay. I'll back you up, okay?
Oh, Ileana.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, y'all got a lot in common. Same damn cat, the same name. This is bizarre.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, Ileana, I'm curious. Just the leaving the guy or the boyfriend on Instagram alone, I think is a move of some sort. I haven't cracked it. But she's up to something, so I'm very curious what she's gonna... I think Matt James is gonna love her. She lives in New York. She's a model like him. Yeah. They're both very conventionally good-looking people. I think they're gonna, flock together. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Justine?
I think the same thing. She has also... Tosh, I know you judge this. She also has very basic tattoos, I'd say. She has a butterfly hip tattoo and a moon right on the back, on her back, like in the center of her back.
All right. Okay. The butterfly.
I know, a butterfly. And it's a butterfly outline, too. It's not even a creative
sketch.
one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A doodle.
Yeah, it was just in her notebook one day, I guess. But she, I think Natasha's same as you said. She's very pretty and is just everyone's type. So I can definitely see her making it past night one off of that alone. We'll see. We'll get to know her, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
I agree.
Next, I am going to say is Yesenia.
Oh,
Yesenia.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
She is a Texan. I think there are a lot of Texans this season, as there are a lot of the like time in the show. I guess there's a lot of single like pageantry,
another pageant
like girls in
queen.
Texas, and so it's easy to find them there. Yeah. Yep. Pageant queen. Love it. She's a POC for sure. Is the total package once again. She's another one with total package in her bio. She also has BLM in her Instagram bio. And that was good. I was looking. Were you guys looking for the black square? I was searching for the square.
No.
Minimum for the square. I was looking for it. I was looking. She has 3 dogs. To me, yeah, that's a lot.
Wow.
That's a lot of dogs.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's mad dogs. Especially she's 27 to have 3 dogs. That's
27.
like a lot.
Yeah. 3 dogs is a lot to have someone else take care of them. So
yeah,
where are they while
they?
she's on the show? Who are you pawning 3 dogs on? Like that is a lot of responsibility.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah.
Also, like dating with 3 dogs, I feel like that's almost like a single mom with almost like a single mom with a child dating. That's a commitment. I'm signing up to like, you're dating somebody, you're spending a lot of time at their house, like their schedule and stuff like that. You have to coincide. Somebody with 3 dogs, you have to like step into wanting to date that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a lot. You're asking for a lot, Yesenia.
Yep. Yep. She also just ended her relationship pretty recently. So interesting. A lot of girls coming fresh off a breakup. To me, she looks similar to Demi to me, but like ethnic version. Right?
Yeah. She's got a cute little like adorable face.
Little tiny face, a big smile and a little tiny face. Yeah. She's cute.
Oh, Yesenia.
Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, and apparently per LinkedIn, she is a social media manager. So she does have a job outside of the like pageantry, Instagram modeling thing. Right. Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Yesenia?
When I saw her, the first thing I wrote down, I said, looking at her, I think I know exactly what her mom looks like.
Oh,
doesn't she look like someone who just looks like you can see her mother in her face?
Totally.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. She gave me that vibe. And then also, because as you said, she's another one who just got out of a relationship. That's also a pattern. There's a lot of girls in this season who just got out of a relationship. Did everybody just break up with their man to go find Matt James?
And it's like, is he the rebound man? What is this about?
Matt James is the rebound man. It seems like everybody broke up and went on the show. It's wild.
I just thought of this, but these would be like quarantine breakups. So that's another like interesting aspect of it. Like some people might have even been living with their significant other and then broke up. That's very interesting. Yeah.
Wow. Very interesting pattern. Very interesting pattern. I'm curious to see how that's going to manifest. I think I think we've seen the preview already that it's going to be a very heightened season. Girls crying, emotional, like fighting over Matt James. It could be a lot of girls who are just dealing with the emotions of having just left their man and now they're living in a bubble fighting for another man. Like, I think, that's a weird thing that's popped up a lot. A lot of girls have recently broke up with a boyfriend, so I don't know.
Or have they like even seen Claire's men are like, those are the leftovers. Let me see if I can scoop me up one of them in paradise. Trying to get into the world. Who knows? Interesting.
Who knows, man? Very interesting, though. Anyways, next up we have Kylie, I'm going to say. Kylie's trying to look cute in this picture, but I'm not into it. Her Instagram is nothing but bikini and lingerie photos. I'm not here for you, Kylie. And I'm not here for you. She's trying to look cute and demure and precious in this photo. Check her Instagram. It's a mess. She is 26. She's a hostess from Chicago. Let's see. She, a lot of things in her bio that sound very great, but it's just like not matching up with just the image of her on Instagram, I'm going to say. She loves to show affection, loves quality time. She loves a man who's loyal. She's looking for a man who's introspective and empathetic. She says she's never dated anyone that her family has been truly excited about. So I'm curious. I feel like she's probably been bringing home a lot of duds.
Yeah,
from bullshit.
Yeah, from the club and wherever else.
From the club, right? Wherever else she is hostessing at. And she said one thing. One day, Kylie dreams of completing an ultra marathon.
That's
what
wild.
the fuck is that?
Yeah, what is that?
So it's, I don't know if it's 2 marathons in length, but it's like more than a marathon. So I think there's different distances, but like it would be like, I don't know miles, but like running 90 kilometers in a day. 40. And it takes you like the full day. Yeah.
Woo.
No.
That's a very interesting hope of hers. So I wonder if she's already super into running, because that's like, you can be into running, but to do that, that's like your half of your day is training.
Right.
Like it is your life.
Right.
So it's we'll see. I don't know.
Oh no.
Ooh, Kylie.
I don't trust nobody doing anything. What the hell is an ultra marathon? I had to learn what that is. There are people who are seeking out to do that. I don't want nothing to do with Kylie. She seems all over the place. I'm not into it. Justine, what do you think?
So, in first glance at her Instagram, because I didn't actually find her Instagram until you said, Natasha, but I went on and she has a picture of herself in an American flag bikini and no black square. So, Kylie, girl, you out for me. Nope. It's a no for me, girl.
It's a hard pass.
It's a hard pass. I'm already over it. There's a lot of lingerie pictures. Girl, get your life. If you are doing this, I don't know why you're doing it for free on Instagram, but if you are, about this life. Oh, no, she does have a black square. But no blackout Tuesday.
Whoop-de-doo.
All great changes are
that black square don't do nothing for me. Don't do a thing for me.
Wait, the caption. All great changes are preceded by chaos with a black heart. Oh, no. Kylie's a hardcore Republican.
Kylie.
Hell no, girl. Bye.
Goodbye.
Nope.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. So when Chris talked about her, he said she was a club girl, which made me think hostess means bottle service girl.
Yes, absolutely.
Bottle
And
service
then
girl.
he said she has a big entrance. So I would bet money that her entrance out of the limo is like, when the bottle service girls like hold the champagne and sparklers.
Yep.
And especially because you say she has bikini photos, like that is going to be her entrance 100%.
Yep. I see it. Didn't we see in the previews, there's somebody who in their limo entrance comes out in like lingerie?
Yes. But
Did I make that up?
Yes.
It could maybe be her.
It could be
There's
her.
somebody who comes out in full on like lingerie with like
Lingerie,
a robe.
a robe. Mm-hmm.
So, which is doing the most, but we'll see. Kylie, we ain't here for you, but
no.
Next.
Oh God. Next up is Katie. A bank marketing manager from Michigan, 29 years old, and said the 29-year-old bios, 27 and older, I'm liking them, right? They're like, I like a man who is this. I have a sense of humor. I need a man to do this. Like very poignant and to the point bios. Love them. However, the interesting thing about Katie is that she randomly has like over 200,000 followers on TikTok and is like a TikToker.
Oh.
She's a TikTok like comedian. Yeah, I saw some of her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she said she's done wasting her time on boys and wants a man who meets her expectations. I don't know what she doing here. And has also 20,000 followers on Instagram and wants to host a talk show. So maybe that's why she's here. Seems like that's why. So Katie, best of luck to you, girl. Your branding is on point. And we'll see you on IG. What do you guys think?
Yeah, one thing that stood out in her profile or her bio, she said her dream man will be passionate about building a long-term life with her and will treat Katie as her equal in the relationship. I got the sense from that, and this is me reading like all the way in, I don't know what the fuck, but I got the sense from that because she's like a comedian, she's like the bigger personality, the louder one in relationships. She probably dates a lot of other extroverts. And so they're like they're kind of like button heads and like not You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like she's looking for someone who's like her complement, her equal, someone who can like balance her out. So I don't know Matt James's personality much. I don't know if he's like more generally reserved or like introverted. So we'll see how they, you know, connect if this is her love match. I'm not thinking so, but I thought that was one observation. Fully expecting her to come in with some type of gimmick for her limo entrance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is like probably maybe an inappropriate read, but she said she doesn't like when men kiss her at inappropriate times. And to me, that makes me think she doesn't really like men kissing her at all.
Yep.
Because I also didn't like men
kissing me. Damn, Jody.
Damn.
But
damn. Jody's like, letting it out.
Yep. I'm not going to speculate on someone's sexuality, but I just thought, I was like, that is a very interesting thing to write. Like, obviously, I took that as like men she's dating. Like, obviously, if a random guy kisses you, I'm sure no one likes that. But if someone she's dating kisses her and she really hates that, I'm like, I wonder if there's like a little more to that. But again, it's not my job to speculate on her. So, Katie, you do you. I don't know.
Yeah. I just love how you related back to you, though. How, like, once upon a time, I also did not like for men to be kissing me at inopportune times. Oh, Lord. Miss Katie. We'll see. We'll see with her. Next up, we have Kayla.
My favorite.
Love her.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Love it.
Black girl. She looks blackety black in this photo.
Sure
she looks blackety black on Instagram.
Yep.
She got on a necklace peeking out. It looks like the continent of Africa hanging off of the necklace. I just love it. 28, healthcare advocate, Durham, North Carolina. I think I read somewhere, maybe I'm making this up. I think she lives in Durham, but I think she's from the Bronx.
Sure is. I don't know why they put Durham on there. Her hometown is the Bronx, New York.
Yeah. I wish that, I would love to see that. I don't know how they choose hometown, because some people they choose where they're currently at and like where they're working. And then for some people they list where they're from. Yeah. So like why Durham and not the Bronx? I don't know.
Oh, that's on purpose.
Right,
they didn't put the Bronx on purpose.
Interesting.
I know. Jeez Louise. But yeah, she's a healthcare advocate. She works in healthcare now during this year pandemic. I'm sure they got her working. She says she has been overly committed to her job, but she doesn't look at that negatively. She's obviously built up a great career. She says she can be shy at first. Which I saw, I was like, oh Lord, because shyness and Bachelor just don't go together.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert, but we don't do the introverts, the reserved types, the shy ones. Like this is not the space for you, or it's just harder. So reading that, I was like, fuck. She says nothing turns her on more than a respectful man with emotional intelligence and a desire to give back. I agree. Same here, girl. And Matt, even though now they're saying his career is like commercial real estate broker, whatever the fuck they claim him to be, we all know he has a nonprofit.
Yes.
And he's dedicated a big part of his life to giving back. So I'm foreseeing a, first night moment of them sitting on the couch and connecting over community engagement or whatever. So yeah, she could be a good match for Matt in that sense. We'll see. But yeah, she idolizes Rihanna. I love Rihanna too. I love anybody who could appreciate the bad bitch that is Rihanna. So, love Kayla. Love to see her here. Love to see the African necklace just right there on the cast bio photo. What do y'all think?
Oh, I'm obsessed with her. I love her. I went all the way in on her Instagram. I love how she has like 5,200 followers. No Bachelor anything on here though. Nothing about it.
Okay. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I kind of like that too. She's also gorgeous. Like I think she is so beautiful.
Better on Instagram as well.
Better on Instagram, and this is a good photo. And she looks better on Instagram. Right. And she has really big boobs. And I just think she's great. I love it.
Love it.
She's awesome. I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah.
Love
I
to see her.
think, if she can look this good in this photo,
Yes.
like in real life, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
she's probably on photos alone, like definitely the most photogenic. Yeah. Beautiful. What I hope doesn't happen is because of the shyness. I'm scared that she won't even really get the opportunities to talk to Matt, even if they would connect, because other women will come in and like kind of talk over her. And so I just hope she can like at least wiggle her way in and like find the time with him. So hopefully that works out.
Yeah. Kind of like Lauren G on Ari season. Lauren G is like a lesser known character. She was hands down probably the best looking girl in the house.
Yeah.
Like just gorgeous. But was a little quieter, reserved. I mean, fuck Ari, we don't want her for him anyways, but still, it's like hard to kind of get your shine. A lot of these like great girls, they just like don't make it through because of, you know, other girls in the house that just like a little bit more bold. So.
That's the other thing I'm hoping is that they don't paint her as like urban. Like if she comes in there with a Bronx accent, like a thick Bronx accent, I hope they're not like she's the urban one and like has to go home by week 3. Which is what happened to Lauren. She was supposed to be the urban one, and she was like, what? And then went home.
Yeah, we'll see.
Next up is Kimberly. Now, Kimberly, I had my browser a little bit shorter, and I said Kimberly is no younger than 38. No younger.
Damn.
Yo, she looks... They just did her so wrong with this photo.
I don't think it's that bad.
I
Damn,
think
just
good.
I think she looks old.
She looks great.
I think,
Like this was like top 5 for me.
oh my God.
I love her hair. Her hair is everything. I wish it could be bigger. Like, I love it.
No.
Damn, okay.
Something about her like cheekbones and eyebrows is giving me like late 30s. It made me sad.
Is it because she kind of looks like she's had work done?
Yes,
I don't
that
know
too.
that she has.
That
but maybe
too.
that's like the age thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one looks much better on Instagram. Much better. She is 28 though. Works for Alaska Air as an airline recruiter. Lives in Seattle, Washington. And her bio is like pretty generic. She likes food. She is happy. She is carefree. Like nothing really that stands out in this bio to me, except they said that she will never have a cat, which is interesting. I know, Jody, I know that hurt you. However, one of her fears is aligned with mine. She said she's not afraid of anything except finding out that the guy she's into has a foot fetish.
Horrendous.
Same.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be terrible. If you were dating a guy and you found out he's like, I have to suck toes. Oh my God. Or like you have to suck my toes.
And that's so sad because that you won't really find out until you've already like started to get to know him and like develop feelings, and then it comes out and it's like, God damn it.
Well, or you just pay a little bit of attention, you know, if they're like, ooh, I like those shoes. I like those open toe shoes. And they're already getting a little chubby. Ooh,
I know.
A mess. Oh God.
If they notice you've gotten a pedicure, or they notice, oh, that's a new color on your toes. I love that shade of blue. You like feet.
Ooh.
Like
Oh wait.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Ooh. So just based off of that, I'm excited to get to know Kimberly.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. What do you guys think of Kim?
Yeah. One thing I wrote down, Justine, I wrote she's giving me head bartender at La Marina vibes.
Oh my God. Yes. La
Right?
Marina, R.I.P. Yes.
R.I.P. But she's giving me the head bartender.
Yes,
They always had the same vibe, look.
Same
like,
look. Yep.
She looked very familiar to me. Like I've ordered drinks from her before at a place, an establishment. But yeah, this bio's not really doing much.
Yeah, no.
One thing she said, she's the voice of reason, shoulder to cry on if need be. I wonder if she's going to play that role in the house with the girls and then find herself going home because she spends all her time and emotional energy with the ladies and nothing with Matt. So, yeah, we'll see. What about you, Jody?
Yeah, I feel like, you two basically covered what I was thinking, but yeah, I think she'll be like a friend to all the girls. She'll probably have so much fun on the show, but I don't think she'll find love out of it. And I really, really, really like her hair. And that's about it. Yeah.
I do. All right. Well,
The next one. Oof.
Here we go.
Kit, who looks like homegirl from the Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, she does.
Don't she have the same face?
Yeah,
She
This is
does.
Queen's Gambit.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Straight up. Her Instagram is giving very. Did either of you watch Made in Chelsea? It was like the British, like Laguna. But
I've seen some episodes. Yeah.
Yep.
yes, I mean she's born and raised in New York. She's from New York, but she's giving her Instagram is very like Gossip Girl.
Yes.
Made in Chelsea.
Yes.
That whole look. Kid is also 21, so I don't even know. She's talking about she a fashion entrepreneur, knowing damn well she's like a student at where is she?
No,
NYU.
she might not even be because her mom is Cynthia fucking Rowley.
Cynthia who?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
God damn. Oh God. Cynthia
Rowley?
Rowley is big time. She was big time in the early 2000s and the 90s. She was a big time designer, and she has a podcast with her mama Cynthia.
No way. Wow.
She's a big
No way.
like Shopbop, shopbop.com.
Oh, I'm looking. I know this woman.
You
Damn,
know
her mom's
her.
like famous.
Her mom is
Yes.
famous. Yes.
Oh, she's on like Project Runway, and she does like guest spots on
Yes.
things. Oh shit,
Her mama
Okay.
is famous. Yes. This young lady is clearly here to promote this podcast and nothing else. Very obvious. If she stays even one night, that's worth it for her. I can't believe this 21-year-old is on here doing this in this ruffled sweater.
No.
I cannot believe this. Oh my God. I'm so disappointed in the show for
kids.
admitting her. I can't.
I know.
Oh my God.
Because she don't need this.
No.
She don't need this.
She don't need this at all. She's currently living at home with her parents in the heart of the West Village, which is one of the top 3 expensive zip codes in Manhattan.
Yep.
Literally. Wow. She's finishing her last year at NYU. She's a literal college student.
Yep.
Finishing up her last year at NYU. Talking about she's looking for a husband and trying to get engaged. What is she doing here? She don't need this.
Ridiculous.
No.
No.
Oh,
No, there's
Lord.
no way she wants to get engaged. Like, she can say nothing to make me believe that.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, she hasn't had her bio is just ridiculous. She hasn't had a serious relationship since her first love in high school.
Oh God.
A smooth 3 years ago. Like, oh my God. What?
Yeah.
Come on, Kit.
Apparently, she had
Kit.
boxes of clothes shipped to the shooting location because she couldn't fit in her suitcase.
Damn.
And she went from New York to Pennsylvania, so that's not even far. Like,
yeah, that's driving distance.
that's driving. Girl, what is you doing? It says nothing about the great outdoors or adventure in her bio, so I feel like her and Matt have nothing in common.
Yeah.
And it said that she's looking for someone to hold their own in the New York social scene. Kit.
Okay, first of all, where's the social scene? Ain't no social scene. That's number one, girl.
Ain't no social scene. All the clubs are closed down, girl.
They're
We ain't
closed
going
down.
nowhere.
No.
Them days of hopping from Marquee to up and down to wherever the fuck is gone. And you 21, you just got your ID. Where was you going before legally, girl? Stop.
I didn't think about that.
think about that either.
You just turned 21 too, I'm sure.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
I'm just
So Chris on the bio said she's will be the best dressed. Obviously, I'm assuming because of her mom. So I'm excited.
She
to
better
hear
be.
Yeah.
She best be.
So I'm excited to see
God.
or hear what you two think because you always have like really good commentary in the outfit. So excited for that. Also, what I found interesting is on like the Chris Harrison YouTube thing, her job was socialite, but here it's fashion entrepreneur. A socialite and a fashion entrepreneur are very different. So
Yeah.
which one is it, Kit? I don't know.
Oh wow.
Oh my
And she seems like the type. She was running around the clubs when she was like 16. Like she has
for
been
sure.
in.
Yeah.
She's born and raised in New York.
Yeah.
She's a city girl, like through and through.
Mm-hmm.
A socialite, though, that's your profession.
Yeah.
Girls 2020. This is not
I know.
2007 Tinsley
Right.
Mortimer, where socialite was actually a thing.
Yes, and you were like
An
in
Instagram
page 6.
girl in New York is a dime a dozen, girl.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What is a New York City socialite? Tell me, please. Because I don't know it. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
No. And she looks so young. Like it almost
Oh my God.
makes me like I don't want to see her in that setting. Like she's
No,
too young to be
she's
in
too
a romantic
young.
setting.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Very bizarre. Don't want to see it.
Mm-mm.
Who next? I'm tired of her.
I know, I'm tired of her too. I hope she goes home night 1. Oh, I can't stand it. Next is Kristen, an attorney, a black one.
Love it.
From
Black girl,
Virginia
AKA
Beach,
attorney.
and an AKA,
Yes.
and she will let you know she looks like one of those. She wears her paraphernalia every day. She
Yes.
has a whole Instagram highlight called 1908. My mother is an
That's
AKA. That's the year they were founded, 1908.
The year they were founded.
I know all about this particular young lady, and
This breed, you know this.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You come from this.
I come from this. Everyone I know is dying for me to be this, and I just don't fit it. No, I'm just not there. But anyways, Kristen, she seems like, as Jody said, she's one of the girls who's like a little bit too good for rap.
Totally.
She loves karaoke, loves Disney, raised by a single mom, another total package girl, but she actually does look like the total package for real. And apparently has a very sharp wit. Doesn't surprise me. So does Rachel Lindsay, is also quite witty, very sharp with the comebacks because they're a lawyer.
They're lawyers, got to.
Yep. And she also, to me, is one of the girls on this cast who's just very naturally pretty. And not a whole lot of people in the world are naturally pretty. So I don't blame anybody for getting a little nip, a little tuck, a little injection. But she seems like this is her natural face, and she's just really gorgeous and accomplished and wonderful. Can't wait to see her on the cast. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
It seems very like natural beauty. I don't think she has a weave in, natural
Yeah,
hair.
natural. Yeah.
She's not dolled up to the gods with like, highlighter all over the damn place. Like she looks very like minimal makeup, and she looks very cute and pretty.
Yeah.
She looks younger than 27 almost.
She does. Yeah.
One thing I saw on her Instagram that I want to point out, she is published in the Journal of Sports and Entertainment Law with Harvard Law School's
What?
paper, I
Damn,
guess.
that's incredible. Wow.
And her paper is called, the title is, There's No Business Like Show Business, Abandoning Colorblind Casting and Embracing Color-Conscious Casting in American Theater.
Oh.
My God.
Love it.
So she's on the show
Love
doing
it.
research
Yeah,
is what's
right.
happening.
She's on the show doing research for her next thesis.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, perfect.
Whoa, she gonna be
That
getting
is
these
so
producers
cool.
together. Wow.
Precisely. I love it. I don't know what she's up to, but whatever you're doing, girl, whatever research or I hope there's an ulterior motive here.
Yes,
on top
same.
of finding love, of course. My one question, I think the ultimate question that most viewers of color are watching for with this next season with Matt James, our first Black Bachelor, is Matt James going to see and appreciate the bad bitch mini Michelle Obama types like Kristen, or is he going to go for, what's her name, Ileana, the Wilhelmina model? Like those opposing figures. I feel like that's what we're all kind of going in, looking out for. And you fall in love with whoever you fall in love with, but is there going to be an appreciation? Is he going to see a woman like Kristen, who is, as you said, Jody, potentially better than, one of the women that's probably better than, Matt, or is kind of higher, upper echelon, but. So that's, I'm just going to keep seeing, because I think on paper, in this bio, she reads and seems like a brilliant, as you said, full package.
Yep.
And this show is I don't know, doesn't always uplift the kind of like full package academic, boss bitch types.
Yeah.
We have the Hannah Ann's who her Instagram gets on my last nerves.
Yeah. Her Instagram is just everyone else's Instagram.
Everyone else's Instagram. Homegirl got like over 1 million followers. She never said anything of true worth on the show and made it to the top fucking 2. She got fucking proposed to by Peter.
Yeah, she got engaged.
Like, yeah, she's very much the mold of like Bachelor like winners or Bachelor like girls that do well on the show. When it's women like Kristen who are out here looking for a man, deserve all of the men.
Yeah.
People should be lined up for Kristen.
Yeah.
Is she gonna get shine?
Yeah.
So
one thing I can see maybe happening is if, let's say she gets far and Matt does like her, I can see her pulling kind of like a Jacqueline and sending herself home late in the game. Because I wouldn't be surprised if she had like a moment of realization, kind of like we're all saying, like, I mean, maybe she won't like say to him, I'm too good for you, but kind of like, this isn't for me, basically. This isn't really adding up. So yeah, I hope she stays on a long time just so we get to watch her, but we'll see.
Yeah. I could see her as well, like being at the end or, as you said, like with Jacqueline, and she looks around and she has like Kit on her left and like Ileana on her right. And she's like, how is he into these women and me? I gotta go. Matt, I don't know what you doing here, but I gotta go. I can see that too. So we'll see. We room for you, Kristen. Definitely.
Yep.
One more thing I just thought of is we're also looking for who could be the next Bachelorette. I forgot about that aspect. So
yes,
if she makes it far, I can see her being a proponent. So
she's
we'll
a good
see.
one. Oh, that's just true. Damn, forgot about that layer. Yeah, think about that. All right, next we have Lauren, another Black girl attorney, 29, corporate attorney from Miami, Florida. I like her weave. It looks nice and natural.
it does. It looks good.
It does. Her Instagram is very glitz and glam. She's an attorney, but she out here.
But she from Miami.
Miami life. Yeah, this is Miami women, I'm assuming. Just from my assessments of life down there and what you gotta do. But she said in her bio she's a Florida girl through and through. Just kind of scary, but okay. And she's a corporate lawyer. She's recently had many law reviews published, so she's definitely a smart, little smarty pants. Loves fashion, going to the beach. Sounds very much like a Southern Florida
Miami
kind of
girl.
Just out and about Miami girl, classic. She says that none of the guys that she's dated in the past has truly been her best friend, and she's hoping to change that with Matt. Question for you guys. I was just listening to another podcast where they're talking about the idea of like searching for your best friend. Like when you're dating, you're like looking for your best friend. And one of the women in the podcast was like very opposed to that idea because she's like, I have great best friends already in my life. Like I don't need my husband. She's married now. She's like, I didn't need my husband to be my best friend. Like, and she's just like really pissed off that that's like a thing that people are like aspiring for, like looking for their best friend and not acknowledging the best friends in their lives. What do you guys think on that? Because that is a very much a thing that people say, and Lauren even has it here in her profile. She's looking for her best friend. Like, what do you guys think?
I do think it's important for your partner to be your best friend, but I think you can and should still have best friends beyond your partner. I think based on just your partner is going to be the person you're spending the most time with, to me, I do think they should be your best friend. And I have also heard people be really against that, but I think that's almost like a narrow mind of like what a best friend is. Like I think people should have more than one best friend. And I think that's what you should look for. The friendships obviously shouldn't feel the same, but it's like different types of like best friends.
I think the exact same. I think I think more than just like a best friend, there needs to be like a friendship component of like loyalty and you can like laugh together about the same things, and it should feel as comfortable as you feel with your best friends already. It's not that your husband or significant other wife, whatever, is taking the place of your best friends that are there. That is not, I don't think, what people are saying. And maybe that lady on the podcast has only experienced that with her friends. Maybe all of her friends were like, deuces, I have my SO, like, bye.
I see.
You know? That happens to people as well. But yeah, I think there definitely has to be like a best friend element in with someone who you're going to spend like a long relationship with, for sure.
Yeah. I think it's interesting, like on The Bachelor, because it's such a fast timeline.
Yeah.
And you have to push the romantic envelope even more so than the friend, because you could get friend zoned. It's like trying to find that balance. Like you're on this show that moves very fast. You're trying to find a best friend. I agree with both of you guys as well. Like I think that definitely needs to be an element. But then you can't be too friend-like, because then you go home. And so it's like trying to balance that out in like a very hyper timeline, and a show that is so committed to like you getting engaged at the end as well. It's just a lot. But yeah, thanks for indulging in me, because I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, I think it was cool to see like back-to-back Black female attorneys like in the cast, one after another in the bios. Will they be friends? Will they be enemies? I don't know. We'll see. But it was very cool to see Kristen and Lauren there.
Also, one more very quick note about Lauren. She's the only Lauren in the whole cast.
For the first time ever.
Yeah. Yep.
You got Lauren A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's interesting. Next up, though, is Maggie. Oh, I'm getting so many good ones. Loving Maggie.
You are.
Maggie, who is our oldest contestant, looking absolutely stunning in this photo. 32 years old, from Adwa, Ethiopia. And I just love, like, you can tell, and Tosh, I don't know if you can also tell here. First of all, her eyebrows are beautiful. I didn't even notice them till right now. But you can tell she's had her natural hair her whole life, because it's so long. You know, it's
and
like,
it looks healthy.
It looks so healthy. It looks so big. She's like not recovering from anything. She's just, this is just her hair. I love it. Anyway, even aside from that, she is somebody who moved to the U.S. I don't know when. It doesn't say here, but it says that she literally is here on like a diversity visa, which I didn't know we had.
Yeah. It sounds like the green card lottery or something like that.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if you know about that process. But yeah, shout out to her.
I looked that up quickly because I'd never heard of like it's that diversity visa lottery. And so I guess countries that don't normally emigrate to US, like not super common ones, they all get bunched in, and then 50,000 applicants total are picked from these countries that aren't like the like normal flow, I guess. And I guess the application process is like extremely strict, and like who knows what you have to have on it. But yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah. I have a friend. My friend, she's from Guadeloupe. Every year she applies for this lottery.
Oh, really?
Similar.
Wow.
It's like, it's the countries that don't really, I guess, emigrate here very often. They get like a certain ratio or number of folks that can come. So, it's very rare to get picked because it's a lottery. But shout out to Maggie.
Yeah.
Got it.
And she just has a really long bio with a lot of components in it about her. And saying that she loves her culture. She also owns a nonprofit. She's a pharmacist. She is absolutely a model. I don't know if you all peeped that Instagram, but she,
yes,
giving you, gorgeous. You know what it gave me? Top model challenge vibes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. There's one photo in particular. I was like, did Tyra put you up to this?
Are you going to have a tarantula crawling on your face?
Right. Was Miss J doing in the back, like helping y'all out? What's going on here? So true.
Yes. But she just seems like she has all of her shit together. I cannot wait to see her. I feel like she's going to try to relate to Matt on the whole nonprofit thing. Every girl is just going to have a crush on her, and we're just excited to see her. and not even thinking about the fact that she's the oldest one at 32.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Love it.
Jody, what do you think? What do you think of Maggie?
Yeah, I mean, I really like her. I think she has a really, really incredible story, and I hope she stays on long enough to kind of tell that to the audience and to Matt. One thing that I thought was interesting, and I'm trying to see what I said. So I guess where she's from, arranged marriages are common. And in the bio, it said, to show women back home that everyone deserves to choose who they love. So I really hope that she wrote this in her bio and the producers didn't decide to write this for her. Because, like, in certain cultures, you know, there are arranged marriages. And in certain cultures, like, that's completely okay. So I just hope that, like, she is saying that, which makes it okay because that's her perspective.
Right.
But if the producers are like, oh, we found this out about where you're from, so we're going to write it, that's a little bit whack and worries me about, like, maybe her edit or something. So I hope that those are her words. That's it.
I agree. When I saw that, I was like, arranged marriages, you know, very common where she's back from, very common around the world in many countries. As if this Bachelor shit ain't bizarre as is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
This shit ain't any more bizarre than arranged marriages. So I agree. I hope that was her who wrote that and not somebody trying to be like, oh, look what we found about her country.
Exactly.
But yeah, Maggie's gorgeous. In terms of her look, Justine, I said she's looking very Marie Laveau, New Orleans voodoo queen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Particularly with this little, like, blood red bustier looking top with velvet. The cross. Yeah. She looks like a American Horror Story, like vampire witch situation. I love it. Love her. She's gorgeous. These cheekbones, these eyebrows, this hair, just everything about her. So yeah, we shall see with Miss Maggie. All right. Up next is Mary, who to me, I think she looks very much like Priyanka Chopra. Anybody else see this?
I can see that. Yep.
Mary is gorgeous. She is, I think I saw on her Instagram, Puerto Rican. She's 24. Another one that looks a lot older than 24. I think, do you think this is, like, we're in an age now of, like, makeup and beauty and, like, people just, that everyone, 24-year-olds, like young 20-year-olds, are just looking a lot older because of what they're doing with makeup and fillers and all that stuff. Yeah? Yeah, because I did not look like this at 24. I feel like I looked younger at 24.
Yeah. And I feel like your face isn't done until you're like 25, 26, and these girls are fucking with their face early.
Early.
You know?
Early. No. Nonetheless, Mary's beautiful. She's
gorgeous, yeah.
Yes, another marketing director. There's a lot of marketing managers, marketing directors, marketing assistants, and I don't know what the hell that means. But here's another one, marketing director from Maryland. She moved from Puerto Rico to Maryland when she was a teenager. She's a pageant girl. She was most recently Miss Maryland USA and placed in the top 10 at Miss USA. So she's like big time.
She's famous, yeah.
She's pretty famous. I'm sure a lot of pageant girls watching the show probably recognize her.
Yep.
Right? But yeah, she loves to make her significant other happy by cooking for them. She seems very like romantical. She loves small surprises and like massages and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
What did she say? She can't wait to have kids and wants to be a working mom to show people that, you know, young women, you can do it all, have it all. And yeah, I like her. I do like Mary.
Yeah.
I'm going to see where I think Matt's going to love her.
Yeah, same.
What else do you guys think?
One thing to note, Chris said that she's really good friends with Alea from Peter's season.
Oh boy.
So
yep.
I wonder what that means.
I wonder what that means too.
Mary.
These pageant girls, they say they be friends and then they're not friends.
And then they've never met.
Yes. This is true. Yes.
True.
They have weird, what's a friend, what's not. Weird things going on. Yeah. But yeah, I had that down too, Jody, that she's like friends with Alea and Victoria P, who they said they were friends, but not really went to Vegas together, but like never, you know what I mean?
Claiming each other.
So I don't know. Lord. We'll see about Mary.
We'll see.
We'll see. Next up is Marilyn. Love how she spells her name. Marilyn is 28. Seems to be very, very into the environment and nonprofit and philanthropy. Has lots and lots and lots of BLM content on her IG, which was nice to see. And this, she's the only one giving us like a smolder in her photo.
I like it.
You know?
With a strong eyebrow.
Yes, a very strong straight eyebrow, looking natural, looking good.
A smolder. I love it. That's exactly what she's doing. I'm looking at her picture again. Yeah,
it looks great.
Get it, Marilyn.
Yeah. It does. And yeah, she also apparently is one of the more emotional women. Apparently, he's putting her up there with Ashley I, Chris Harrison said, which is upsetting because you all know how I
don't want to be compared to her.
No, worst nightmare. And she looks like just the IG influencer like look now because she dyed her hair blonde. I really like her hair dark.
Oh, she did.
But
it's blonde now?
It's blonde now. Yeah. Makes me sad.
She looks really good here. Like
she looks great.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I love the strong eyebrow. It it's a feature, it's a signature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She seems really pretty and nice but I guess she's emotional and messy. So yeah.
Damn, Marilyn. Chris Harrison just aired your whole ass out.
Aired your whole business, Marilyn. But yeah. What do you guys think of Marilyn?
I love this look she's serving.
Love it.
In this photo. I love these eyebrows. They're big and bold. I love she's some kind of Asian, and we have 3 in this cast, which is awesome. But yeah, didn't know about the Ashley I thing, so I don't know. I'm going in side-eyeing and prepped and ready, but I loved this photo at least, and I love the Black Lives Matter stuff as well on her Instagram. What do you think, Jody?
Yeah, I mean, it is weird because the Ashley I thing seems to contradict everything else that we see about her, like the bio, the Instagram, how she looks. Yeah. Like she looks super badass to me. So we'll see. I mean, and getting super emotional over things that deserve a lot of emotions, I think, is very different than what Ashley I did. So I'm interested to see what she does. Like maybe we'll find her emotions super justified. I'm hoping so because I really like her so far. So we'll see.
Next up is MJ. MJ's 23, hairstylist, Hudson, Ohio. As a hairstylist, I wanted to see a little bit more from this hair.
I was going to say, this is giving you Ohio hair, okay?
Just putting that out there. Yep. She has great waves, kind of curls. Like, I know you know how to do this hair up. Yeah. Like, bomb. Like, really make them curls pop. But for some reason, she just rolled up here to this photo and... She looks great. She's beautiful. She looks great, but I feel like she could have done... I don't know why I did that. Like, I don't want to say huge hair, but like she could have done, I don't know, more as a hairstylist. I'm just, I'm holding you up on a high pedestal. I did see on her Instagram, though, which I love. She, for Halloween, I think last year, she was Beyonce from Homecoming.
Oh, nice.
The whole
great costume.
Okay. Yes, the sweatshirt with little jeans and the
cute
little Daisy Dukes and the sparkly boots.
Yeah.
But yeah, MJ, she's a beauty expert. She grew up on a small island in Lake Erie, so she loves outdoors, loves the water, all that good stuff. She is dreaming of settling down, allegedly. I mean, she's 23 from Ohio, so that might be true.
True.
And very family oriented. She's very social, and I don't know. Because she's 23, so I'm always side-eyeing people, but of course, like, sure, she could be married, ready for love. Yeah. But she said very social. She wants to find a man who will let her maintain her independence and won't add unnecessary drama to her life. I don't know. Is that someone who's ready to, like, settle down and be with somebody?
Not with The Bachelor. That's drama, girl.
Lifed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't get... True. I'm not getting that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. She has a cute vibe. I think she'll do great on, like, a Paradise. She seems fun.
Yeah.
She seems like she'll be friends with a lot of people. But yeah, the 22, 23-year-olds, I don't have time for
That's
it.
That's the thing. Like,
exactly.
If you're 23 and you're asking for no drama, you go through so much when you join a life with a person. Like, you go through so much when you're in a relationship with somebody. So asking for no drama is, like, preposterous. Mm-hmm. But only a 23-year-old would ask for that.
Yeah, and if you truly didn't want that, you wouldn't go on the show. So I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Not sure.
But good luck with your hair stuff, MJ.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be great. Next up is Piper. Love this name. Love the name Piper. Loving these curls. Loving this naturalness.
Love the natural hair.
Yep.
And can I say, this pic is ass. She is gorgeous. Her Instagram, I think she's one of the prettiest girls in the cast, actually.
Yes. And she is giving me Meghan Markle a little bit.
Oh,
ooh,
okay.
Right? I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can see that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Once again, we have another total package.
Oh my God. Damn, you're right. That really is.
Yep.
Yeah.
About every minority on the cast. She's 23. She's getting her master's, again, marketing, family oriented, loves outdoors, blah, 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 loves being independent. How independent are you in grad school? I don't know, but I guess she is. And they say that she's like a total catch. Which I have no doubt that she is. One thing that I really liked about her bio is that she's not into picnics because the idea of sitting on the ground and eating is not appealing to her. Yes, Piper. Yes.
I get it.
Come on in with the logic. Eating on the ground doesn't make sense. Camping and unplugging from the internet doesn't make sense. All of these things, how I feel about choosing poverty. Y'all know how I feel.
I know.
I feel like me and Piper will get along. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A picnic sounds lovely to me, but I won't go on one with Piper, so that's okay.
What do you guys think of Piper?
Yeah, she's beautiful. Like I haven't even seen her Instagram, but even this picture, yeah, it makes me sad that her bio is so short because that makes me again think that she might go home soon. But yeah, she's beautiful. She looks just really sweet. I wish they kind of gave some more details about her, but loves her grandma, like all that's super cute. So so hopefully she sticks around, but we'll see.
I hope so. Yeah, they set her up with this photo. I was pissed because when I looked on her Instagram, I was like, damn, she's gorgeous. Yeah. Not that this picture is not bad, but it's like, I don't know. They need to figure out the photography situation because they send up a lot of girls with these photos. But she's cute. I like that she calls her grandma Graham Cracker. I love that.
Yeah,
that's cute.
That's cute.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see, Miss Piper.
Yeah, we'll see. Who's next?
Next up is Rachel, who I said looks like I don't know this child's name, but that viral song Friday.
Oh, Rebecca Black.
Friday.
Oh, that's Rebecca.
Yes.
I always get her and Carly Rae Jepsen mixed up. Okay.
Who's that one? Carly Rae
Jepsen. This is crazy.
Oh, Call Me Maybe.
They
see my shit.
That could be the same song.
Right. Same. That was that same era. But she looks like the Friday girl. She is 24, graphic designer. There was a big ass typo on abc.com and the way they spelled designer, just calling that out. Y'all got too much money to be making mistakes like this. Graphic designer from Cumming, Georgia.
Oh God.
She is yes, Southern sweetheart, close-knit family. She's never been in love. She's 24, so we
That's
get it,
fine.
girl. It's all
Yeah.
right. She is hoping that her love story will be something huge and life-altering,
Jesus.
which is...
That's a lot of pressure, Rachel.
That's a lot of pressure. And why is that a hope of yours for your love story to be life-altering? I don't want that. I want
No,
something
me
easy.
either.
And if you want to change your life, then you have to do that yourself. Like, why are you?
Oh, shit.
waiting
Damn,
for your
Jody.
partner. Yeah.
Let her know.
Yep.
Let her know, Jody.
Yeah. She's 24, so maybe I can't blame her for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also, because she's from Cumming, Georgia, I'm assuming that's like a small town. Maybe she's just looking for kind of some pizzazz in her life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's, she watches a lot of rom-coms, romantic movies. She's wanting that moment for herself, something that's like big and life-altering. So
Yeah.
go on The Bachelor. That's definitely a way to get it. But she loves a good movie, good wine, loves a good charcuterie board. Has anyone noticed that 2020 is like the year of the word charcuterie?
Yep.
And charcuterie boards and just like all the Instagram. Okay, you guys see
Yes,
it
they're
too.
getting outrageous.
They're everywhere.
Oh my God. How do people do this? And they look like they cost lots of money. Oh.
So expensive. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Looks very pricey. Personally, I'm very picky with cheese.
Yeah.
So, and then like the cured meats and stuff, that's just like not really my vibe. So I'm not a big charcuterie person. But it's definitely a 2020 thing for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I do love them, but
Me too.
It is a very 2020 thing to call out that you love them. Like, I feel like that's like, I just love charcuterie, but it's like,
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Now, one quote she had in her bio, thoughts on this, guys. She said, at the end of the day, love is what makes your life more special than others. Life can be hard and really difficult and dark at times, but if you have someone by your side that loves you more than they love themselves, that makes it all worth it in the end.
Rachel, where'd she get that from?
Rachel, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Her
That was
brain,
her
her
quote,
life.
I guess. Yeah.
That was her quote.
Oh, no, girl. What
Yeah.
movie is that from? Girl, that is crazy. Loves you more than they love themselves?
Isn't that a red flag? Like, don't you not want that? Like,
Huge. That's like, run, Rachel. You don't want that.
Oh, my God.
No. You want someone who prioritizes themselves, who loves themselves, and then loves your ass.
Gives me
that
narcissism.
yeah. I feel like that is, she's saying that as someone who's never been in love. So she actually just doesn't know, I don't think. Like, when she falls in love, she'll realize like, oh, okay, this is like what a healthy relationship is, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also, it's weird that she says, at the end of the day, love is what makes your life more special than others. That's kind of like single shaming, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it definitely
why is she
is.
saying that? Yeah.
Oh, my
Rachel
God.
is out here talking through the side of her mouth. She don't know what she's saying.
No
she don't know what love
idea.
means. She don't have a clue.
Oh, Rachel. Oh, my God.
Get a rude awakening. Good God.
Oh man, and her IG was lots of tan photos, looking like them girls putting on that. What is it? African Pride? No. What were the girls putting on in? They were spraying on themselves.
Well,
Afro Sheen.
bronzer?
She looks like the
Afro
girls who were
Sheen.
spraying Afro Sheen on themselves and laying outside and not a black
roasting
square
out
in
in the sun.
sight.
Yeah. Also, it says
oh Lord.
down to earth Southern girl, which like doesn't that just mean Republican?
Yes,
like, I don't
it
know
does.
what a down to earth Southern girl is. Like,
I don't know what that could mean.
Yeah.
But that.
Oof.
Oh boy,
Oh,
Rachel.
good luck, Rachel, though. I hope she-
Good luck in
Yeah.
life, girl.
Ooh-wee.
I feel like she gonna have a many rude awakenings, hard
Yes.
lessons. She got it coming for her in the next half of her 20s.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh God. Who's next?
Next up
Holy
is,
shit.
I don't know how to pronounce this one. Sine?
Sine, I think.
Sine. We'll go with Sine. Sine is a serious overachiever. And you can tell by this bio because she put in every experience she has ever had in her life in this bio.
boy.
She is an IT consultant from Denver, Colorado, and she has done everything you could possibly think of. Yoga at the Red Rocks, swimming with sharks in South Africa, winning awards at University of Florida Hall of Fame for leadership. She has just achieved everything you could ever think that you have ever done. She has done it better, and she loves the outdoors. So, Matt, she is coming for you. Heavy. I just felt very attacked by this bio. I feel like there was just a lot, and I was very overwhelmed. Oh my God. She ran her first marathon. She was 16. Like, what the fuck? Who is this? Oh my God.
Oh God.
This is a lot. This is a lot. What'd you guys think of Sine?
I never thought of it like that, but that's so true.
Right?
There's a lot happening in this bio. Oh God.
I like her. I don't know. I think, being an IT consultant, like that's a pretty male heavy industry.
Yes.
So I feel like that kind of like makes her pretty badass. So. Yeah. And although you're right, her bio is like a resume, I was very impressed with it. So it worked on me. So I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got a great smile too. Kind of one of those like lights up the room kind of smiles.
For sure. Yeah.
She's a Florida native, though, so
yikes.
Not sure. That's a big yikes for me, personally. She also has a pet parrot.
Oh, big
Don't know
yikes.
how I feel about bird people. That's also a big yikes for me.
Yeah, bird people are
Not it. So we'll see. I think she's cute, and her resume is stacked. I feel like she has a lot to talk about. A lot to like sell about herself to Matt to make herself stand out from the other girls. So I could definitely see her lasting for a bit of time.
Yeah, for sure.
Next up, we have Sarah. Sarah is a broadcast journalist. She looks to me like a broadcast journalist.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And she's 24 from San Diego. She's doing a lot on Instagram. Every photo is like a photo shoot.
Yep. And not any different. Not any different. If you all have ever peeked Jody's Instagram, there's like a sepia tone. She's got thieves going. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like everybody's Instagram with that same Juno filter.
Right.
I'm so aggravated with that. Like, oh my God, I'm so tired of this.
Yeah. Sarah's looking like everybody else. Basically, what you're trying to say. Yeah. But yeah, she's from San Diego, comes from a close-knit family. Says her parents are a true example of a loving relationship.
Yep.
At 24, she's already been in 2 serious relationships. I'm assuming like a high school sweetheart and a college boyfriend she just broke up with or whatever. She's into health and fitness, and again, every day she loves for every day to be an adventure. That really is the theme of this year's season.
That's a lot of pressure on every day. What? Oh my God,
every
you guys.
day? Could we just sit and chill and watch like, I don't know,
man.
Queen's Gambit?
Something, old Netflix, something.
Netflix and chill, please. She's looking for a man of faith. That's in her bio. So I think, we're getting a glimpse of someone who's coming in with maybe religion on the forefront. We'll see. She's a trained fire dancer, so she ain't joking with this adventurous shit. That's wild.
It is wild.
Will we get to see it? I'm curious. I can definitely see that on Paradise, her like whipping that out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of Sarah?
So Sarah has a lot of details that they did not put in this bio, which gets on my nerves. Jody, I don't know if you found all these too, but she quit her job as a broadcast journalist to take care of her dad, who has Lou Gehrig's disease.
Oh, I missed that. Oh my God.
Yeah, which is like something I think that's like a really good story. I hope she stays along to tell the story. However, she is a podcaster at From Here to Where. Now, Katie, what's her name? Katie, who got engaged to old Chris, and remember she aired him out on TV?
Katie Morton.
Her! She is also on From Here to There, From Here Everywhere. What is it called? From Here to Where. So...
What is that? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a podcast.
Oh. I'm from here to who? What are you talking about? Okay.
It's giving very like Dr. Seuss vibes. Yeah, so it makes me think that she, number one, slithered in which I don't like also. And also just here to promote this podcast because clearly who's paying for these photo shoots? Like clearly this is an investment in her career, which I understand.
Somebody's investing. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Any thoughts, Jody?
Yeah, I didn't have many thoughts on her. I don't know. That's about it. Like, you two covered it pretty well.
Next. Yep. Next up.
Bye, Sarah.
Yep. Bye, Sarah. Next up is Serena C. Serena is a flight attendant from San Fran, 24.
Gorgeous.
She is beautiful.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Only one that we've seen so far with titties in her photo.
Got a little cleavage action.
Good for you, good Serena girl. She says after spending time in quarantine, I'm sure she has either had to like spend 2 weeks in the house and then 1 week on a flight. Like I'm sure her life is pretty back and forth right now. So she's had a lot of time to think about what she wants in a man. And there isn't much here, but she says that Matt James could be her perfect match. She's also good friends with Eunice from Peter Weber season. Apparently,
I think she was an Asian woman who went home pretty early, I think.
And she loves bottomless mimosas and says her favorite fruit is chicken wings. So everyone,
Yeah,
it's like it's same deal. And I think she's the one who trips. She's the one who
really?
he's like, "Oh, are you okay?"
yeah.
She's that one.
In her entrance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's really gorgeous. Hope we get to see her more. Hope we get to know her more, but it doesn't look like we do. So we'll see.
Yeah. I think she's really cute. Now, this may sound mean, but I promise it's not.
Okay.
She to me looks like a baby chihuahua.
Natasha, get off this Zoom.
But it's cute. She's cute though. I don't mean for it to be mean, but she has a very tiny face.
Yeah.
She gives me chihuahua vibes, but I'm not mad at it. I think Serena's cute.
I feel like I'm fighting to see that, and I kind of see what you're saying. If I like really try, yeah. But like one of those chihuahuas, like there's some chihuahuas with like the buggy eyes that aren't cute, but then some chihuahuas without the buggy eyes that are cute.
Yeah.
Should be,
Not
like,
the buggy eye
the
ones.
cuter kind. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. The cuter kind. Yes. She had she's another one with like a highly curated Instagram, which I think this is just. Is this just?
It's the
Gen
age. It's the
Z?
age we're
That
in.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
They all just do photo shoots all the time.
Yep.
Like I don't understand how all the photos look so photo shoot quality. My Instagram is so different.
I think because they have the phones with good cameras, so they know how to work these phones. Like they've been doing this since college. In college, we didn't even have iPhones in college. We were still rocking with Blackberries. So they've been taking pictures for a much longer period of time.
Wow. It's so wild. Even the most
So
like
crazy.
regular as people just have these highly curated Instagrams, and she was no different. All right. Well, next we have another Serena.
Yep.
Serena P is this one. And Serena is 22.
Child.
Yeah.
Another youth publicist, also from Jody's homeland of Toronto, Canada. She says she's lived a very disciplined life. She says she's never really taken the time to pursue true love. Girl, you've been in school. That's why. You're 22. You're still in school.
Yeah,
That's
I wasn't
probably why you didn't
pursuing
pursue
true love either when I was
You're
22.
pursuing your studies and a degree. Keep your head down. Stay focused.
And like maybe dick. Like what?
and maybe just some dick. Exactly.
Like, nothing wrong with that.
That's totally fine. But yeah, she's all about having fun. She's looking for someone to grow in life together. She does have a lot of growing up to do left. So I see that, what you're looking for. There was another theme, a couple girls had it, about sharing food. Like a pet peeve or something about sharing food. I don't know what that is, but it appeared a lot. It's in her bio. She says, if they don't let me taste their food, I don't know if the relationship could survive. But yeah, she said she's learning she would love to learn how to change a tire. which I agree. This is, I think, a life skill that we should have. I just feel like, particularly as like a young woman, like driving alone, getting like on the side of the road, you need to call AAA, crazy fucking guy from fucking Chainsaw Massacre rolls up trying to help you change a tire. Nah, I got it. So I think it is a very good skill to have, particularly as young women, learning how to change a tire. But yeah, her Instagram isn't really giving me much. This bio isn't giving much. She's 22. I'm not really expecting much. So, any other thoughts on Serena?
Not really.
Yeah, nah. Chris said something weird. He said, maybe it's just weird because he's saying it about her, but he's like, Serena is very, very tiny, very, very small. So I'm like, how small is she that he is calling that out? And it seems weird that he's calling that out. So I don't know about that.
Bizarre, Chris Harrison. What the fuck is that? What is that? She better come out like 4'10" and like actually like small.
I know. I thought that was a little weird. Inappropriate. Yeah,
that is weird. Oh my God. Well, speaking of tiny, next is Sydney, who is very, very thin. 28-year-old marketing specialist from Nashville, and she said she's like strong, opinionated, came up twice in the same sentence, and it's the first sentence of her bio. So it looks like she has a lot to say. Not the traditional Southern belle, but is also a traditional romantic, which is a weird contrast. But she says lots of things about her being like very blunt, but like a loyal, great person. You just have to get through that opinionated exterior type of narrative thing. I don't know.
So Miss Sydney, she's looking like somebody's auntie in this top, this hair, the whole styling of this pic is pissing me off, Sydney, because you are way too cute for this.
She is too cute.
And she's a great face, but this hair and this top, what is this?
And
not into it.
I looked at her Instagram, and she doesn't have any other pictures with other black friends. And it made me nervous.
I got that in my notes too.
Yeah, it made me nervous for her hair.
For her hair. Yeah. I mean, I noticed that too. The only people of color in her pics seem to be her family. Yeah. So all the girlfriends are white, and it doesn't hurt to have a black friend to tell you that this hair girl ain't it.
Yeah, but, right.
I don't know. Another thing I noticed on her Instagram, she had a lot of pictures at Giants games on the field. I'm wondering if like someone in her family like works for the Giants, plays for the Giants, coaches for the Giants.
Yeah,
that's
connected
to the Giants.
And then why couldn't she get a nigga?
Couple.
What? Interesting. Okay, Sydney. All right.
Oh Lord. I don't know. She was also giving me vibes. Do you remember? I do not remember this child's name, but Justine, when we were watching Love Island.
Yes.
The black girl with the terrible weave.
Oh, yes.
Who
Rachel?
Kind of like a Valley Girl-esque.
Yes.
I think, yes. I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah,
and then the fact that in her bio, she's talking about being very opinionated and like direct and all of that. I'm definitely getting Rachel from Love Island vibes, and I feel like she's going to be intense and annoying.
Annoying. Like Onyeka. Like annoying.
Oh,
annoying like an Onyeka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm not one. I don't want to tear down the black girl, but I'm just already not fully enthused. But we'll see. Any thoughts, Jody?
A question for you before Jody, quickly. Natasha, I in a bio, even though I am, would never describe myself as opinionated because I am a black girl, right?
Yeah,
like I'm afraid of these words: opinionated, aggressive, like strong-minded. I have a fear of these words. So the fact that she's putting them in the first two sentences makes me, I don't know.
And did her bio, I wrote this in my notes, but I don't know if it was me writing this or in her bio. It said she comes off as blunt or tough.
Yes. Yeah, that was in hers.
Why is that in her bio?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's like
not a good look.
Gearing us up to have her, to see her in drama on the show or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is this being said so often about her?
I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best for Sydney, but some of these adjectives and things from this bio, I could not stand that girl Rachel on Love Island, and I don't want this from Sydney, but that's the vibe I'm getting. So, I hope she proves me very wrong.
Yeah.
We shall see. Next. Last. But not least.
one.
Here we go.
Man.
Last one.
Victoria. This outfit is horrible.
This outfit is terrible.
She looked like she got on an Old Navy long sleeve basics.
Yes.
It does. Oh my god.
Why are we still buying this? Why are we wearing this? Why is this not like a long sleeve bodysuit, like a little tight fit? Why is this long sleeve baggy? I don't like what? She's 27. Her occupation is queen.
What does
She's
that
from
mean?
LA. What does that mean? If I remember correctly from the previews, she's the girl that's gonna be a straight bitch.
Yeah.
And everybody hates her, right?
Yep.
She said she's the one that said something about if Matt James sent her home, that'll make me want to fuck him or something.
Yeah.
Like, Victoria. No. She says she's shifted her focus towards entrepreneurship and has launched, quote unquote, a few businesses in the health and beauty space.
What does that mean?
Spray
A few
tan.
businesses.
She's a spray tan business. Yeah.
She's a spray tan
Alright.
business. Okay.
Yep.
Why is her occupation queen, and why couldn't we say spray tan entrepreneur or something?
Spray tan.
Why are we leaning in with the, I don't know, like health and beauty entrepreneur? Why is queen?
Yeah.
Why are we leading with the gimmick? She said meditation is big for her. Physical touch is her love language. Like, she has some other decent regular shit in here. But I don't know. Her light of her life is her dog Coco. It's a golden doodle. I generally don't like golden doodles. They're just fucking huge. I'm not a fan. Not into
They're
it.
so cute.
I think they're cute too. I like them.
That's the thing. The concept sounds cute, but they're so big.
Yeah, they are very
They're just
large.
so fluffy and curly and big.
Yeah.
And they just seem too large. I don't know. Something about a golden doodle. I'm not into it. I'm not into Victoria's outfits. Piss me off. What do y'all think? She has no filter. That means, that's code for she's going to be drama and a bitch in the house to everybody.
Yeah. I think she's just totally going to be the gimmick. Remember, I think it was Rachel's season, the Waboom guy. That was her season, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, they were not going to end up together. It was the gimmick. I don't get why these people are always cast. Like, as an audience member, I don't actually like watching them. Like, I don't
We
get
don't
anything
like to watch
from
these
this.
people.
Yeah.
No.
And then the only other note I put is, I bet she's going to go on Paradise and be with Bennett. Like, I can just already see that happening.
God.
So, So.
Oh, jeez. Match made in heaven, those two.
Yeah, I just read her Jet Set Glow is the name of her company. I just read her Black Lives Matter post. Guys, I recommend that you go to look at it because it is one of the funniest posts I have ever read. Woo! This is crazy. With Jet Set Glow, all skin tones are welcome. And a spray tan isn't about making you darker. What? But it evens your skin tone and contours your muscles, so black and white clients are happy after. # we stand with you.
Victoria, go sit down. Shut up some more with this.
The reach.
Black customers alike.
The reach. I give you an
the
R
reach.
for reach, Victoria. Whoa.
Isn't like the actual purpose of a spray tan to be darker?
To be
Like,
darker.
that is what a spray
Brown
tan is.
your skin.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Victoria.
Ooh-wee.
jeez.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep this post up in mind when she's talking all those shenanigans on this season. I'm just gonna keep this post up to make me laugh during those commercial breaks. Oh man, that's it. That's all I got. Oh, Victoria.
We surely ended on an interesting note with this one. All in all, interesting cast of women.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of girls in here I'm rooting for.
Yes, same.
I think her name is Alicia, the dance theater, the black ballerina, the baldy with the hoops, Chelsea, Maggie from Ethiopia, Kristen, the attorney. But it's a mixed bag, I'd say.
Yeah.
Now going through the bios, it's a mixed bag for sure. That's it, guys. That's the episode. It's a long one. Good Lord.
I know.
Pour yourself a glass of wine if you haven't already to get through this one. But appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week for Matt James's premiere. This is our first Black Bachelor. This is, as much as we definitely hate on Matt James, this is historic. This is a moment. And I just do want to call that out. I'm very excited for this and just really curious to see how the season's going to unfold with the ladies, with getting to know Matt. I'm curious to get to know him more. Talk a lot of shit about a guy we don't really know. So I am hoping to be proven wrong on things, and I hope to come around and like the dude. But yeah, we'll see. We'll be back next week, guys.
We'll be back. Join us on Patreon.
Join us on Patreon. Patreon.com/2 Black Girls 1 Rose for all of our exclusive recaps. Matt James' season for the next couple months. Jody, it's been fun.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Shout out to Jody, guys.
Thank you. Just want to give you two a quick shout out. Thank you for hiring me and allowing me to edit your podcast. It's been like a highlight of 2020. So yeah, thank you very much.
Oh man.
Wow, Jody. That's so
Thanks,
great.
Jody. You have saved our life in 2020. So shout out to you.
Yes.
Oh God. And I love that you just come on the show, you vibe, and we just have a great time together. Everybody loves you.
Awesome.
You edit the shit out of our show and your videos. I was watching one today. Your captions sometimes laughs
hysterical.
Like, I don't even know how you come up with this shit.
Yes.
But I love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yes. Well, we hope to have you again later on the season.
Yep.
And shout out to everybody: Twitter, Instagram, email, Facebook, all those good things. Tags in your story, share us with the world. We'll see you next week for Matt James's premiere.
See you next week, guys. Bye.